What's up?
What's happening, man?
I'm in recovery mode. I worked all week, 13, 14-hour days last week in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Oh, what are you doing in Dyersburg, Tennessee?
Hanging blinds in a school.
Oh, that's that good work. That's the work for the people.
Hey, it's the money work commercial. My favorite sentence. You want to do this commercial work, and you're not in charge.
Yeah.
This emoji.
I work the electrical industry, and anytime there's a storm, I'm like, please let me not have to work this weekend.
I bet.
I'm salary now. Whenever I wasn't, I was like, storm, destroy everything.
Thunder in the distance. You start salivating.
I called hurricane season money season, but now that I work salary, it's like,
Are you a lineman?
No, I manage a warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like
parts going in, parts going out. Yeah. But if they're working, you're working.
If the linemen are working, I am working. Yeah,
fair.
100%.
It's the little guys, man.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, forklift certified.
So all that and YouTube? How'd you get into electricity? Right out of high school?
No. It's just I worked at a hospital for 3 years.
Which one?
The one in Haskell, the Arkansas Health Center.
Oh.
Yeah. So I worked there, and I was like, I want to be a nurse. And then I worked there for 3 years, and then I was like, I don't want to be a nurse.
Yeah.
And I called my wife one day, and I was like, hey, where can I buy steel-toe boots in Benton? And she was like, why? And I was like, because I don't care. I said, I don't care where I'm going. I want to work outside. And the girl whose hair she was cutting at the time worked at the energy warehouse. She was like, oh, you can come work out here. And I've been out there for 6 years now.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
A single phone call. Nice.
Yeah, to my wife.
Nice. Hey, client. Hey, where would you work? Work here 6 years later.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Pretty good. You must be easy going then. You worked the same job for 6 years.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
Oh, it's super chill. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I like my job because it's every day is about once a week you're in a new spot. I get weird with having to go to the same thing every day. Like I do the same job, but it's always different.
Yeah.
And it's always somewhere different.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks be the longest I spend somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
And I need that. I've tried like inside jobs. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I get too weird.
Well, so I was outside doing manual labor for like 5.5 years.
They have like a yard?
Yeah, we have an 18-acre yard.
Damn.
It's just stuff. And I got promoted, and now I'm in the office. And like the whole first week, I would like knock out all my work in like 2 hours, and then just like sit there and wait for emails to come in. I had to figure out my workflow because it's just a totally different work ethic. Like, kind of gotta space stuff out a little bit more.
Wait, you mean I don't have to go 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, no.
I can slow down?
I was like, all right, I'm done.
What do you got, 18 acres of stuff? Oh, do y'all have like telephone poles and stuff?
So we do. So that, like the stuff in your neighborhood, that's called distribution. The big stuff that like goes over interstates and rivers and stuff, that's called transmission. That's what we do.
Oh.
The big stuff. Like 100,
those big old Crash Bandicoots in the woods. Those big tall steel towers.
120-foot towers and the big cable this big around that goes on it,
So you just got spools of shit everywhere, giant.
Everything weighs like 20,000 pounds.
It's a machine touching everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a forklift that lifts like 32,000 pounds, and like that's what we have to use on most of it.
Dang.
Yeah.
How big is that fucking forklift?
It's huge.
Size of a building?
Oh yeah, it's probably it's like half the size of this house probably.
Holy shit!
It's huge. Yeah, it's big.
That's rad. Okay, that's a pretty fun job. I can see that. And you're outside. Well, you were outside.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So how'd you get into streaming then?
How did I get into streaming?
Just bored one day, figure fuck it, I might as well. Because we have had the worst luck with adding cameras to this model. Has been a motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't know. I was super into Fallout back in the day, and I saw people were streaming it, and I started making YouTube videos about Fallout, and then YouTube just was not doing. I hit like I hit like 3,000 subscribers on my Fallout YouTube, and then it just kind of fell out.
Plateaued.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going to start streaming. And I streamed for like 3 years, super consistent.
On YouTube?
On Twitch.
On Twitch.
Super consistently. And then I just kind of got bored of that. It just wasn't. It didn't take off like I thought it would. I was doing pretty decent. But
well, they say like most is like less than 10, right? Like if you have 10 subscribers, you're in like the top 1% or some shit.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think at the highest I ever had like 51 subscribers.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It was good for me, but I just got, it was like twice a week whenever I got home. Like that's what I did. I got home, I ate something, and then from like 6 to 10 I streamed, and I did that twice a week. I tried to treat it like,
that's a dedication.
I tried to treat it like a part-time job. But
8 hours a week, putting it in.
And then I don't know. I just kind of got tired of that. And then the picking started. That changed everything. Yeah.
Well, but how did you get into YouTube before that? Or was YouTube, you just went, well, it's on YouTube, so I might as well be on YouTube too? Or was it you were attracted to the platform? Or because I love YouTube. I think it's the best one, personally.
I thought I could be famous, so...
Same.
Yeah. I remember. I was like, I'm gonna make this Fallout content. I made funny videos and then like playthroughs and stuff.
But 3,000 ain't nothing to shake a stick at. That's a lot.
Whenever I was 22, I thought it was like the coolest shit ever. But
I'm almost 40. I think that's the coolest shit ever.
I went to a video game convention in Texas. It's called PAX South. And like. They had a Fallout meetup there. A bunch of Fallout cosplayers met up, and like 2 people out of that 30 people group recognized me, and it absolutely blew my mind. I was like, they're like
walking around like this all day.
What's up? Are you Spazzy W? And I was like, yes,
I am.
I had my pen ready to give them an autograph, but they didn't ask. Yeah.
Oh, you said you wanted an autograph, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you that. Let me sign it anyway.
Yeah. Let me do you a favor. Ooh, this Casey's water's good.
Is it? Okay, good. I was going to do cans, but all they had was sparkling, and no, I don't know if you're a sparkling person. It makes my mouth dry as hell.
Yeah. Too fancy for
so I was like, well, he can have that, and I'll have the leftover punchies. So usually I match, but I was like, I feel like complete hell today. Yeah. I think I'll put alcohol in my body to try to make the hurting stop.
And if I wouldn't have gone and saw Dixie Chicks last night and got a little tore up.
You saw Dixie Chicks last night?
Bro, it was life changing.
Where the fuck were they at? Are you serious?
At Simmons. Me and Shelby got tickets to go see Paramore. And
fuck yeah.
And the show was just looking more and more likely not being able to happen because it was just,
what was it in Rogers or something?
No, it was in Houston, I think.
Oh damn!
And like it was gonna be, it's just everything. It was just looking more or less likely. And then on Ticketmaster, you can just like transfer your tickets over to a different show. And she was like, "Dixie Chicks are coming," and I was like, "Let's go see Dixie Chicks." Yeah, it was cool as fuck.
How long did they play? How long does a Dixie Chick concert last?
Almost 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I kept looking at my watch. I was like, are they going for like another 20 minutes?
That's one of those bands where you're like, I didn't even know this was their song. Shit, they do have some hits. I know they've got a few hits, but 2 hours, holy shit.
So in Simmons, the only thing that they blocked off was the top back like 4
behind
sections.
The stage.
No, across from the stage.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but besides that, it was like
packed.
Surprisingly full for Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
It really super surprised me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's electric. That means it's good then.
Oh yeah.
Full is best.
Yeah. It was a really good show. I had a lot of fun.
Get a little tore up at the Dixie Chicks. Come in a little hungover.
I did get tore up at the Dixie Chicks. Yeah, those $17 margaritas that they
sell
at Simmons.
Damn, $17?
$17 for a margarita. It's
no, it's
like this tall.
Okay,
but it's like that big around.
Oh well, fuck that. No, they're tricking you.
Yeah,
it's trickery.
Yeah,
that's 12 ounces.
Yeah, it's 12 ounces. It's just like 3.5 feet tall.
So picking.
Yeah, I do be picking.
You be picking.
I do be picking.
How does that start?
So,
going with grandma to the...
So, let's start at the beginning.
Yes.
My mom met my dad. No, I'm just kidding.
They had sex.
Yeah.
Made you.
So whenever I was a kid, we went yard selling all the time. It didn't matter if I was hanging out with my mom or if I was hanging out with my grandma. They got up at like 5:36 and they went picking, yard selling, whatever. And that's just something we always did.
That's a Southern family thing. Mine was wake up, go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Walk around.
Yeah.
They ain't buying shit.
Yeah.
We just in here. Air conditioning.
And I remember, like, especially with my grandma, we'd go to yard sales and she would look through every article of clothing and it would drive me crazy. You know, I'd be sitting there. I'd be like, let's go. Dude. And now when I go to Goodwill, I touch every T-shirt in that whole building. Dude, I touch every T-shirt.
Getting older, so much of it is just realizing why your parents and grandparents were the way they were.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, I get it now. Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, look, my wife's calling me. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I thought I'd just swing through here on the way home from work. She's like, well, it's 6:30. You're like, are you going to come home? I'm like, yeah.
Your macaroni's getting cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so, and then the Twitch thing kind of died out, and I was just kind of...
As it does. Do you even fuck with Twitch anymore?
I used to...
They seem to be burying their own self.
I stream on YouTube now.
Okay.
And for a little bit, I was dual streaming to Twitch to like 2 viewers. So then I was just like, never mind.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even going to do it.
It'll never even work.
But the Twitch thing died out, and I was just kind of not doing anything. I was just kind of collecting games and going to yard sales and stuff. And I went over to my mom's house, and my mom loves YouTube. She watches all kinds of YouTube. She watches like dumpster divers.
Oh God, yes.
And
I don't know why I like that. He's
preppers.
Fucking disgusting.
And she was like, "Hey, have you ever seen this guy?" And it's a dude named Retro Rick. Now he owns a game store.
That sounds familiar.
In Conway, Retro Rick's
Okay.
Game Point. But then he only had like 10,000 subscribers, and he was just driving around like buying video games from people and going to yard sales. And we were sitting there watching it, and I was drunk, and I was just like, I could do this. And then the next day, I went and bought a GoPro 7. I was like, I'm gonna buy a few generations back, so I'm not spending like a ton of money on this thing.
Yeah, but as you should. Those things are ridiculously expensive.
So I bought a GoPro, and I just started going to yard selling and recording it. And then while I was doing that, I was like, well, I got to sell this stuff. I can't just go buy stuff. So I started eBay, and I just started selling stuff inside my house and selling a little bit of stuff that I was buying. And then like my first month, I made like $1,000. And I was like,
get the fuck out of here.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I like this. And then I started uploading. I had like 7 videos ready, and then I started my YouTube to be ahead a little bit.
Smart.
And so I did that, and my YouTube videos were like doing decent. It's like, what is going on here? And I just kept doing it and kept doing it, and it's turned out fantastic. It's.
You think that's just something in people's brains? Like Kurt likes ASMR.
Yeah.
Like watching people shop. Like my wife loves to shop, but not shop.
Yeah.
She just be online, Amazon, just scrolling, looking at shit. You think that's like in your
like
what's the attraction of that?
There's a YouTuber that I know that uploads, like, I cut all my stuff. Like I don't put in a bunch of filler. Like if I find something cool at a yard sale, I'll put that in. I'll talk about it, blah blah blah. Sometimes I'll put in like a commercial if it's an old commercial or something. I know a dude that just does like 45-minute long unfiltered yard sale videos.
It's just start finish, like this podcast. Finish,
everything you see,
it's all in there.
You see him pick up everything. You see him research, and he kills it. Like 23,000 views a video.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
to watch someone shop.
Yeah,
for old shit.
Yeah, and another thing about that is like people will message me or comment on my YouTube videos, and they'd be like, I can't believe you didn't pick up blank.
Right. Oh, for sure.
A Lego or something like that. And then I go back and I'm like, oh, God, I missed it. Like, it's crazy how much people see stuff.
Well, where were you yesterday, Cynthia?
Yeah, for real. But it's something, the picking thing, like, it's something I've always done my whole life anyways.
Right.
And then I just started doing it. And then it's also something that me and my wife can do together, because, like, she'll just get up and go yard selling with me, or she'll go to flea markets with me or whatever. It's just a really, really, I don't know. It feels like it didn't feel like work to me. It's just like I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna be doing it anyways.
Yeah, you're just filming what you're already doing. Yeah, he constantly tried to get me to like back of the. It's like I want to stream. He's like, stream what you do for work. He's like, you make awesome showers. Just put a camera in the room.
Yeah.
I'm like, Then I gotta like take it down and.
yeah.
So much of that YouTube stuff, at least how we learned it, like this version is the best version by far. We were running GoPros, and the amount of headaches that come with that is just not worth doing video.
In like what when editing?
Yes.
Yeah, switching cameras.
Unbelievable.
No, what he's doing is way better.
How long have you been doing the YouTube stuff? Because YouTube, you can't. Well, I guess you can go stream of consciousness and just put it out there like your buddy who's getting crazy views just shopping around. That shit blows my mind what people are into.
I've been doing the Arkansas Picker for almost 3 years, I guess. Like I started right when COVID hit.
Is the editing style? Did you pick that up, or did you just go? I mean, just find something.
I had to like kind of adapt because I used to edit gaming videos, which that was like finding highlights and blah. And, but in this thing, the way I have to edit Arkansas Picker is. I don't know. I have to edit around a lot of stuff.
Right.
I don't like because I'm going to like people's houses and stuff. Like I try to edit like everything cool, like me picking up stuff, me exchanging money, blah blah blah. But then I also have to edit around things.
Do you have to
like,
blur out their faces and stuff?
Well, I try not to ever record kids because it's weird, and then I try not to get like people's addresses and license plates and stuff. So when I'm editing, I'm trying to like find the best stuff and the coolest things, but then I'm also trying to be like, all right, I don't want to dox anybody.
Yeah. Like accidentally put them on blast.
But I really, I super enjoy it. I went yesterday. My truck went down a few months ago, and I haven't had a vehicle for a while. Well, this is my first weekend with my own vehicle again, going thrifting, and I went bonkers yesterday. And I don't think I even have ever said this on my YouTube. I might have. I only bring $100. I bring $100 every weekend.
Oh, that's it.
Whenever I spend $100, I go home. Yesterday I started at 6:30 and I went home at 9 because I hit like 3 yard sales and I just.
What are you usually looking for? A small ticket? Because like $100 isn't going to get you like I feel like more people are aware that their Nintendo NES is worth, $500 or whatever the fuck.
You would be so surprised.
Really?
Yes.
It's still that crazy?
Yesterday, I bought 2 Segas and a PlayStation 1 for $5 each.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was the second yard sale I went to.
Kurt, we got to start yard selling.
Yeah.
We gotta fund this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Patreon.
And I went to another yard sale, and this dude had a tub full of VCRs, and I offered him $20 for the whole tub, and he took it.
Are those things going for good money these days?
On the low end, like 15. On the high end, like 70, 85.
For a VCR?
For VCRs.
Oh my god.
If you find a tandem, DVD and VHS.
Oh, King God. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's like, if you see one, it's like $70. Easy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Oh, you're talking to a guy who can't fathom people buy other people's used stuff. I don't get it.
So there was I went to a barn, and it was like off of Congo Road in Benton, and this
Good
dude
place for a barn.
This dude just had a dirty barn, and he was like, just go in there, whatever you want, just ask me about it. He didn't have anything priced. Well, up like high, I found a milk crate, and I pulled it down, and it was full of, you know what a viewfinder is?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
Those things. So
Mickey Mouse.
It was full of viewfinders, the circles,
the reels.
the reels.
Yeah.
Then they were all sealed, and they all had price tags on them from the West Side Pharmacy in Benton from '76.
Yeah.
And it was like 60 of them sealed. I bought that for $20, and I put it up for an auction. It sold for $333.
Yo, that's crazy.
Just for like, why? But I don't know. They're there might have been something in there that was like, I don't know, worth like $200. But I didn't care. I just posted the whole thing for sale.
Yeah.
I was in low, and I was like, I think I started the auction at like,
well, that's
$20 because I was like,
and it got all the way to
I was like, if anything else, I'll just make my money back.
Right.
And then it got up to $333, and I was like, What?
That's insane.
That is crazy.
That's a weird part about that business too, because just imagine for a second, 1 month before the Pokemon craze happened, you sold one of those hologram Charizard things that ended up being worth $500,000. So just whatever, just take the whole binder, just give it away. No one gives a shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Yeah. What? Why?
One time I was in Game Exchange in Benton, and I was just hanging out. I go in there and just bullshit with those dudes sometimes. And this dude walked in, and he was trying to sell a Magic the Gathering card. And he was like, it's worth like $1,200, blah, 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 blah. And they like looked it up in their system, and they were like, so it is worth a lot of money, but like our system will literally only let us pay you $75 at the most. And I was like, listening, and I walked outside, and I was like, hey man, what will you take for that Magic the Gathering card? And he was like, man, $200. And
what?
I was like, I'll give you $150. And he was like, all right. So he followed me to an ATM, and I bought it from him for $150. I left there.
But he knows he could have just got online.
He was.
Yeah, I got you. Bought a bunch of strobe lights like that once.
Yeah. I left. I was on Military Road. I left the ATM. I went straight over to Archangel Games.
Yeah, I know that spot.
And I sold it for $400 to them.
That's fucking
yeah.
Quick 250, whatever, bro.
Yeah. I bet Archangel will want this. And they looked it up, and they're like, it goes for about $800. We'll pay half. And I was like,
that's amazing.
I was like, sure, I don't care. I was like, whatever.
I don't know how that place made. I've been in there before. They've been in business for so long. Such a big spot too. Yeah. I was supposed to redo the flooring in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do tournaments a lot.
They do.
And they stay open till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. You'll be driving by a midnight parking lot full of people like, what is going on in there? And then I went in there and I was like, oh, it's one of these places.
Oh, yeah. No alcohol required. They're just sitting there like on a Tuesday partying until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Having the best time, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I envy that.
Yeah. I was like that with Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was like 14 maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
But I tried to get into Magic the Gathering. It was just, I don't know.
It's too much.
I tried to get in when I was like 22. I was like, I can't do this.
I'm not good at that stuff.
I'm out of this game.
Yeah.
But
how long does a typical video take to make? I'm curious. I'm about to start doing stuff at my house, so I'm super curious about a lot of this.
Yard sale videos, super easy.
So like
2 hours maybe. On
top of like the 4 hours you're out.
Yeah.
It's like a 6-hour adventure for a video.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I take my laptop to work and I just edit on my lunch break. Like I eat something real quick, break up my laptop.
Now that's cool.
Because I just don't have, like, I used to do it in the evenings on my desktop.
Yeah.
And it was just like an ordeal. It was like I gotta find 2 hours to sit down at my desk.
It's daunting.
And then but there's already all kinds of stuff on my
desk.
That's
me this morning. Speaking of which, Kurt, the episode's ready for Patreon. It's up. That was me all morning this morning, just fucking clacking away, just like I got to get it done before the next one.
And then I just thought about it, and I was like, on my lunch breaks, I'm just on like TikTok for an hour. I'm just gonna bring my laptop to work and start doing that. And it's super easy. But yard sale videos, super cut and dry. I record in order, so it's just like doop highlights. Sometimes at the end I'll do a roundup, and then boom, it's done.
Do you do like a stamp, or you just have to rewatch everything?
I just rewatch everything.
Dang.
But
you're cutting in real time.
I'm pretty good at I just edit by audio levels. If I see me talking,
scrubbing through.
If there's 15 minutes of me of nothing, I'll just cut that out. And then I'm like, oh, I talked right here. What was I talking about? And I'm pretty good at talking to myself, like to myself editing.
Right.
Like, hey man, I'm about to do this. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, thank you, past Brandon. Yeah.
Old me was looking out for new me.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty good at that. I wasn't in the beginning. I would just record like 3 hours of stuff and just garbage, and I'm like sitting there cussing myself, going through it. I've gotten a lot better at knowing what to record.
Having to rewatch yourself is tough,
bro.
It's tough.
I had an editor for like a minute.
Yep.
And I was just like, hey man, you're gonna you're going to see some weird stuff. You're going to see me just like, especially if I'm recording myself, because sometimes I'll lose my train of thought and I'll just stare out like this until it comes back, and then I look back and I'm just like, right. And I'm just like, hey man, you're gonna see some weird stuff. Like you're probably gonna think I'm like having a stroke or a seizure or something. I was like, but it's just weird. He's like, dude, no worries. Like it's fine. He's like, I edit for a lot of people, so everybody's got some weird kind of mannerism when they're thinking.
It's smart that you keep it going. I have this like one take mentality, so I have to, if I do something and I flub it, I just delete it and I just start completely over and I go right from the front again. So I get it right.
No, I give myself a lot of room, but then sometimes that includes me doing weird cuts because I'll cut myself at cheese and then bring myself back in at cake. So instead of me just saying, I like cheesecake, it's like, I like cheese. Cake, because I use two different cuts. So sometimes it's a little weird, but and the weird thing about editing is sometimes I'm so passionate about it. I'm like, I'm about to edit. I'm going to add in a bunch of crazy stuff. It's going to be so funny, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do high quality. And then sometimes it's like homework, and it's like, oh my God, I have to edit a video today. Oh,
isn't it weird?
My God, dude.
Because like, I like the video, like putting these out.
Yeah,
one of my favorite fucking things to do.
Yeah,
genuinely.
Yeah,
doing this right now, I'm having an absolute blast.
Oh yeah.
But that little in between bullshit is just like, ugh. Sometimes it's so daunting. Like this week, I took my laptop up to Dyersburg with me. I didn't turn that laptop on. I wasn't going to get this done. I don't know what I was thinking. And then last night I'm texting Kurt, hey man, I really need that. And then I fall asleep. He texts me. I'm in bed by 8. He texts me. He's like, hey, here's that photo. Now I have to wake up this morning and just rush through everything. I'm like, dude, why do I do this to myself?
Yeah, and like, I used to not like setting a time for me to upload. Like, whenever I first started, I was like, I'll do it like every Wednesday.
Yeah, because podcasting, you have to have a day.
And then like when I missed a Wednesday and I now upload on Saturday, and I was like, all right, well now I upload on Saturdays. And then one time I missed a Saturday and then I upload on Monday, and I was like, all right, now I upload on Mondays. But now I've uploaded on Mondays for a long time. But
Monday's your day.
Monday is my day.
It's a good day. Start of the weekday.
Being consistent is extremely important.
Yep.
If I didn't upload right now for 2 weeks on YouTube,
killed. Yep.
I mean, my next video, 700 views, maybe.
That's right.
You know,
what are you averaging out?
I
typically?
Average 1,500.
That's fucking awesome.
It's usually at least 1,000, and then on the high end, it's usually like 3,500. But I kind of got a sweet spot right there.
What's the one that really got like the 20 or something like that?
Oh, I did a video with Retro Rick, that dude who owns a game store in Conway. Whenever I'm doing a thing where I'm trying to collect every complete in-box Dreamcast game, and
you showed me that.
I did.
Yeah.
I did a video up there, and it's like, I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it's like 27,000, 20,000, 27,000 or something like that. But I
haven't seen one video that all these are skyrocketed above what you just said. These are all in like the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still,
like, and then like, so I told you that my truck kind of shit the bed a while back, and like, I was on I had no footage. I was on my way to a flea market to record in Pine Bluff, and then my truck blew up. So that day, I just uploaded a video of me saying, hey, I was on my way to record, and my truck blew up, so no video this week. And then, like, ever since then, my videos have been like 1,200, 1,300, 2,000, 1,300, staying a little bit lower than normal. And then, like, and I was like, man, my truck blew up, and everybody just started shitting on me for it. I started getting lower views. No, that's not how it was. But it was just a weird thing.
Because it's off brand?
I don't know, man. But I I was a guest at a big game convention in South Carolina this past weekend. I got so much good footage, and I was rubbing elbows with YouTubers that, with like, 200,000 subscribers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think all the footage I got from that, I think I got 4 videos out of going there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do you drop when you do a series? Is it just one? So you got a month's worth of content out of one trip?
Yeah. I go if I go out of town, I try to use it, and I try to get like footage. I try to get a few videos out of one trip so I can make sure it's worth it. Like
that's fantastic.
Me and Shelby went to Texas Frightmare
love Texas Frightmare
in April, and right outside of Dallas is a town called Hurst.
Yeah.
And Hurst has like some really cool. They have a horror like shop where they just sell like VHS and T-shirts and stuff. And then they have like a record store that sells all kinds of stuff. And then they have a few game stores. And while I'm in Hurst, Texas, like we stop on the way to Dallas. And if I'm in Hurst, Texas, I'm gonna hit up these places and try to get some footage.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
it's just a great opportunity to do that. Yeah. If I'm out of town, I'm gonna try to get some footage.
Right.
Like no matter what.
No, it makes sense. It's good too because a month's worth of content. That's fantastic. You can stay way ahead. Way ahead.
Yeah, and actually, I drove there, and the dude who owns the game store in Conway, he flew there. He was like, "Hey, you drove here?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna pay you to bring it back for me." Well, I recorded myself doing that, and then the other day when I brought it to a store and dropped it off for him, I recorded myself doing that. So like something that I was getting paid for to do anyways, I just recorded it, and I'll be able to make a video out of that.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird that like I started out doing yard sales almost only, and then I started doing flea markets, and now I've been obscuring into gaming further and further. The gaming community on YouTube is so cool. Like
it's vast as well.
It's vast.
Yeah.
But like the retro community on YouTube, they've been very, very nice, very
That's
very
awesome.
welcoming. I haven't met anybody that I've just like, man, they're an asshole.
Right.
Everybody's been so cool, and that's the opposite of what it was like whenever I was back in the day when I was in the gaming community on YouTube. There was so much drama.
We were streaming though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very different
there was so
world.
Much drama, and also it was like everybody was like.
I think because everyone's trying to get their foot in that platform, right?
Yeah.
That's like the most.
And everybody was like 20. 20 to 25, and then like in the retro gaming community, like I'm 30 and I'm like one of the youngest.
I was going to say they're probably all like 40s.
Yeah. Everybody's older than me, and they're all just because like they got full-time jobs.
I was going to say we got bills and shit. Yeah,
they got full-time jobs.
Things to worry about.
They're just going to conventions and making YouTube videos just like I am in their free time. So they're like everybody's just super cool. It's nice.
You still hit up the yard sales and stuff though?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was wheeling and dealing. I have an app, and on this app you can put in the yard sales, and it just shows up like Google Maps with drop pins, and you can color code them. So like, if it's a yard sale I really want to go to, I color code it yellow.
Okay.
If it's a yard sale that looks all right, I'll color code it blue.
Interesting.
And then if it's a shitty yard sale, I'll color code it brown.
Brown. I knew it. That's hilarious.
I bring my $100. If I go hit my yellows, I spend $100. I go home. If I hit my yellows or if there are no yellows, because sometimes there's not, I'll go to my browns and maybe I'll find something there. I don't know. The browns are usually like people selling baby clothes.
Yep.
And just decorations and stuff.
Oh
yeah. Oh,
wet lawn ornaments. Yeah.
I walked into an estate sale yesterday, in one room, the whole room was just Christmas stuff. I walked in, and I was like, oh, good God. And there's some money in...
You ever walked into some old school, like, collector people's houses, though, where, like, everything is...
Oh, yeah. Like, and, like, stuff I don't even want to ask about.
Like Coca-Cola people. They used to collect everything that would be Coca-Cola, and their whole fucking house would be Coca-Cola.
I met a die-cast dude.
Okay, the little toys?
Oh, yeah, just walls, just die-cast.
That's so wild.
NASCAR, John Deere tractors.
Hell yeah.
All kinds of stuff. And he was like, man, I wanted to show you if you'd be interested in anything. And I was like, man, I'm not going to lie. I just don't even know enough about it.
Right.
I was like, I'll learn one day. But I was like, right now, I cannot, like, drop a bunch of money on all this stuff that I don't know anything about.
It's all like lead and poisonous. And
oh, yeah.
It's all from like a kid's Happy Meal or some shit.
Comes with asbestos snow.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's not dust. That's cancer, kids.
That's cancer. Just lick it. And that's another thing about picking, too. I have, because whenever I started, it was like video games. And that's like video games and electronics is like all I bought. And I have, through trial and error, I've forced myself to learn about other stuff. Mm-hmm. There's stuff that I pick up now that I would have never picked up 2 years ago because I just didn't know enough about it and I didn't care.
It's weird how much random shit is worth money.
I picked up this was so weird. This dude was selling a old-timey telephone. I'm talking about on the wall, the thing, and the thing.
Yeah, like at my grandma's house.
Yeah. And he was like, $100. And I was like, no. I was like, here's my number. If it doesn't sell, call me. And he called me. He was like, man, nobody bought it. And I was like, man, I'll give you $30 for it. And then he was like, all right. So I went and picked it up for $30. And then I sold it. I was like, hey, the thing on the back was like 1923. And I was like, here's on eBay. I was like, this is an old phone. I don't know anything about it. It is obviously untested.
Yeah.
I was like, here it is. And it sold for like $98. But the shipping was like $72 because it weighed like 40 pounds.
Did they have to pay for shipping, I hope?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never pay
you
for
think
shipping.
I'm going to pay for shipping?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Right now, I'm trying to sell a Bratz TV. And that's the only thing I've ever put free shipping on.
What is it?
A Bratz TV.
Like a Bratz branded television?
Yeah.
Like
I went to a flea market in Whitehall.
Some sort of like pink in color, probably.
It's pink and it's big and square. Mm-hmm. It's probably from, I don't know.
Isn't that crazy that TVs used to come branded? I've seen a few at flea markets.
A Shrek TV sold for like $2,000.
Get the fuck out.
Like 5 months ago. A Shrek TV sold for like $2,000.
Did it have ears at least?
Yep.
Thank God.
Yep. There's a SpongeBob TV with a built-in DVD player.
I believe that. He's already a square. Makes sense.
That one hits. That one hits hard too. Also, there's a Lightning McQueen TV.
I've seen the Lightning one. There's actually one at the place in Bryant.
Yeah.
The flea market.
Yeah, those do pretty good. Yeah.
So crazy. Dude, the world, you just honestly, you know what? That shit was pretty rad.
Yeah.
You could really have some unique shit.
Yeah.
Telephones used to be like see-through or like any kind of like a football shape. Now everything's kind of just bland and stupid.
The one that no, you didn't. Absolutely not.
Oh, dude, I did. Did you catch that? Was that on the thing? Oh, fuck.
All right,
I Mr. Miyagi the fly right out of the sky. Holy shit.
That was insane, dude. Oh my God.
And y'all saw it. He flew off. I didn't kill him. He's fine.
We catch and release flies around here. Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Oh.
So yeah, flies.
Anyway, Jeff Goldblum. That movie rocks.
Oh my God. Love that movie.
That's another thing that's becoming popular now that the format's going away. Old used movies that only got like one print. Like I have a copy of Dogma. Goes for $150.
Yeah. Shelby collects. She collects movies. She's got over 4,000 movies.
Holy!
And she's got some crazy stuff that she's just found at like pawn shops and stuff that they didn't know. She has a copy of Sleepaway Camp. They did a release that it was a box set and it had a Red Cross on the front. Well, American Red Cross sued them. And then
was it MASH?
No. It was a Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was a Red Cross on the front because it was supposed to look like a first aid kit.
Yeah.
Well, American Red Cross sued them, so they had to pull them all off the shelves.
Oh.
Well, Shelby found one at the Game Exchange in Benton. It goes for a lot of money.
That's like the wiener on the Little Mermaid cover.
Yeah. I know somebody's got one of those too.
I got that from my childhood. I bought that original.
I look at it every day. Yeah. Yeah,
it's hilarious. Every now and then I'll pull it out of the thing just if a friend's over and I'm in the movie section. I'll be like, oh, hey, check this out. This is the one with the dick on the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a giant gold wiener. That's the most stuck it to you fucking.
Here's a VHS to look out for. The last Disney Pixar movie put out on VHS.
Cars, right?
Was Cars.
Yeah.
If you find a Cars VHS with its clamshell, it's a good one. It goes for a lot.
Yep. Also, a Fender broadcaster.
What?
A Fender broadcaster.
Oh,
You'll buy a house.
Yeah.
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 Well, they got, because Gretsch had the broadcaster drums.
Yeah.
And they got sued, and Gretsch won. And the Fender broadcaster turned into the Fender Telecaster.
Oh.
So it's the original Telecaster, and there's got to be some in some old dude's house somewhere. Because they only have a handful accounted for, and they sold way more. So they're out there. And you go to a lot of stuff, so if you ever see a guitar and it's labeled broadcaster, you might just hit the jackpot.
Yeah. There's so much stuff that's in my brain that I'm always on the lookout for. Yeah, it's just like...
Dude, I mean, you never know.
This one house I walked up to, and I don't know anything about audio equipment. Like, there's crazy audio files that look for this certain...
type of speaker.
Type of speaker, this certain type of receiver, or...
That's a big one.
Or whatever.
Big part of the industry.
I found one for... I came across it, and it was like $10 at a yard sale. So I picked it up, and I looked it up on eBay, and the sold comps were like anywhere from $150 to like $500.
God, and you got it for $10.
I put it up for an auction for $299.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm gonna start at $300.
Right.
Maybe it'll move. It sold immediately. Like, oh no, I put
Would you have a buy it now?
I buy it now. I put it up for buy it now for $300.
Damn.
And then I started the auction at like $100. But somebody $300 bought it immediately. And I was like, damn it! I was like, I should have shot higher. I was like, that might have went up to like $600.
Dude, eBay's tricky, man. I do that every time I need a new computer. I'll just wait. I'll wait because there's gonna be that one guy who's rich as fuck and doesn't care. That's right. And here's this for literally. That's how I bought my last one. My last MacBook I got for just the dumbest deal of all time, and it. Every morning, just wake up and then got it, buy it now, done. Please, God, send it to me now.
Yep.
The Cars VHS is like a
Yeah. A grand for a VHS tape.
In like the slide. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
That's fucking awesome.
That's really cool. I look for it all the time. That's one VHS. Whenever I'm looking for VHS, I look for horror movies and I look for cars because
I'm gonna have to start looking.
Yeah.
Even some movie places though, like that Dogma one I was telling you about. I went to what's that Game Exchange or something? They do movies too.
Yeah.
It's in Benton, but he was telling me, he was like, dude, we get them through here every now and then, but we have to sell them at like a sellable rate.
Yeah.
But it's like $5 you can get it for.
Yeah.
It's a $150 movie.
Yeah, and another thing about Game Exchange is they sell all their games, they sell loose. There's a loose price and there's a complete in box price for video games. If you're a collector. Collectors look for complete in box. People who don't care, they look for loose.
I just want the game to play it.
But like if you buy, you can go there and it's just certain games, but you can go there and you can buy this game for loose. For loose it goes for $7. Well, collectors, complete in box, it goes for like $21 because the manual inside and the manual on the outside is super important to them. So there's sometimes you can go to Game Exchange and just look around and find stuff that you can come up on, like, you know, sometimes threefold. Just around.
You go anywhere with Kurt, he's got his phone out tagging. What is this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And whenever you
so much free money.
Whenever you search stuff on eBay through the barcode, it makes a sound. It goes blink. And I'll be like in Goodwill hanging out, and I hear blink. I'm like,
which one of you's doing what I'm doing?
Like, get out of here.
You pilfering my spot. I knew it was you, like an old gold miner.
Oh yeah. There's a lady I used to work with.
There's
a lady I used to work with at the hospital. and she's like 70 years old. And sometimes I'll run into her at yard sales, and every time I see her, I'm like, "You get out of my turf! You get out of here!" And she's a painter, so she'll come at me. She'll be like, "You hush! I'm gonna get you!" I'm like,
Over here, like buying quilts.
"Yeah." I'm like, "Get out of here!" She's got one time she showed up. She had a Tahoe just full of furniture. And I don't care about furniture at all.
No, why would you?
Never buy furniture.
Hard to turn
And I
around.
was just like,
you would be good at that.
Furniture, I would love, but man, you got to have a truck, a trailer. Shipping is like that's out of the question.
you gotta have a place to keep
Keep
it
it all. That's hard.
Yeah. My house.
And old furniture is heavier than a motherfucker.
oh my god, it's so heavy.
Those armoires, it's like 5 full-grown men my size.
Yeah, because it's made out of like a
Oak.
tree from Africa
And
that was 1,000 years old.
Exactly. It's dense as fuck. It might as well be steel. You could shoot it with a gun.
Mine
Good
has
luck.
a massive dental
Yeah,
cabinet,
yeah.
just wood with, like, random shit. It's so fucking
It's the craziest thing how heavy old furniture is. And new furniture, you can sneeze wrong and the shit falls over.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll go to help people move, and I'll go to like brace myself to pick up a couch and almost throw it through the ceiling.
Kurt's table, for example, is hollow in the middle. And they made the legs are stronger than the table.
The legs are just.
It's fence
4x4s?
posts. Yeah, they're fence posts.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it.
Listen, here at Crashcast, we do it. And those are old Starbucks tables I got because they were throwing them away.
I get a lot of stuff from work like that. A lot of my shelves in my garage, it's just like they're just like, "Hey, we're doing different shelves," and they give them to me, and they're like, "Go throw these in the trash," and I'm
And you're
like,
like,
"I'm gonna throw them in my truck."
got it.
And-
Trash means truck.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
I just heard the T. Sorry.
I've
Yeah.
acquired quite a few. Our ego risers in our band are made from scraps from Firestone walkways. The catwalks where they keep all the tires.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
My brother used to do it for a living, and he would just bring home the excess from the jobs. And I was like, "This make a dope ass like ego. It's hollow,
Yeah.
it's, random, just find random shit, make shit out of it. Yeah, and I've had the same too for like 5-6 years now. Still trucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff that I've stolen. Still doing good.
absolutely, absolutely, crime, baby.
Arkansas picker. I'd be stealing
But for a fair price.
for fair price.
For a fair price, $20 sells it for. And you had to learn eBay too, so it's like. Are you big into like figuring out the algorithm and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
So,
it forces you to be into it.
eBay rewards consistent sellers. If I have 30 items,
Right.
if I post all 30 items for sale in one day, the next day I'll sell stuff like crazy. And then the rest of the week, I probably won't sell anything.
Space it out.
If I break it up, if I sell 5 things a day, if I list 5 things a day, eBay goes, "Oh, this is a consistent seller. This dude posts every day. We're going to start pushing his stuff up."
Well, they make money if you make money, and the more you
Yes.
make money
Yes.
to their algorithm, it looks
So-
better on you.
And it's like YouTube. If I take a break for 2 weeks from selling on
can't take
eBay,
a break,
I
yeah.
won't sell anything. I won't sell
So
literally
weird.
anything. Yeah, they'll just go, "This guy sucks."
And that's instantaneous too. I can't take a fucking vacation.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Vacation mode.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
People
like,
can still buy your stuff, but it just tells them like,
yeah.
this is
Yeah, and so what I'll do is you can schedule stuff. So sometimes I'll just like sit down one night and I'll list like 50 things, but I'll schedule it for 10 things a day for the next 5 days or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, because like one night I might be super motivated, so I'll do all that.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the next
yeah,
night I'm
yeah.
just like, bro, I tried to, I bought bowling balls
Oops.
and
To sell? To resell?
to resell,
Okay.
bro, trying to convince myself to clean, price, research, and list these bowling balls. It was like I was twisting my own arm. I was like, "Oh God, I don't want to mess with these bowling balls, dude. They're stupid.
What
Why
was
did
I
you do
thinking?
this?" Like,
This one weighs 17 pounds.
oh yeah. I'm like, well, I hope somebody buys this for $5 because the shipping's $38, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I do that. Especially in the beginning, I did that to myself all the time.
I'm sure.
I would buy something and then get it home and just be like, is this worth it? I'm going to sell this for like $11. Like, is this worth it?
You made $6.
Buy the bowling balls, make someone paint them to look like Dragon Ball.
That's what it is. You got to just upscale it, and then you could sell it for $200 and make it something more than.
I know a guy that got like an industrial poster printer. Like, it's one of those crazy printers that you can print out like really, really high quality stuff. He bought that, and now he just goes to Goodwill's, buys clocks, guts them, puts in he'll put in a new face that's like Pokemon or something. Puts them back together, brings them to cons, and sells them for like $20.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, he was in high on this printer and the printer paper and the ink, but like now he just goes to Goodwill's, buys these clocks for like $1.99. You know,
love it.
Puts a new face in them, sells them for like $20.
Thought about doing that with picture frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've modded a couple picture frames that are actually dope.
Yeah.
I was like, this could be good money.
Yeah.
It's yeah, but that's the problem of I don't have anything to fill it with because that costs money. But I don't mind like churching them up. I have them all over my office. I have like 5 of them that I've done, and one that I keep meaning to do. But you know,
I get that. I have a list on my phone of frames I need because I have a bunch of like vintage video game posters.
Oh hell yeah.
And I have a list of frames. Like, if I'm out and I see this frame, I need to pick it up because if I frame it and sell it at a con, it'll go for way more. It's way crazy,
more. Dude,
how the difference a frame will make.
Just the article being separate. Like, I have in my possession damn near every single issue of National Geographic.
Yeah.
My great grandfather had and all the way to my dad. It's got the subscription's gone now, but I have from the 1800s all the way to like a few years ago, and together, worthless. Mm-hmm. The whole collection is worthless. You might get a couple $100.
Yeah.
But the advertisements in it, if you sit and pilfer through that, especially the hand-drawn era, and you cut it out and put it in a picture frame, endless money.
So, like, half of those posters I was talking about, I bought a lot at a flea market. I bought a lot of vintage comic books, all from like the late 70s, early 80s. I bought that, and all these comics were worth nothing at all, like not even a penny, some of them. But some of them had advertisements for Ataris and like early and sometimes just weird game systems that didn't even do good, like ColecoVision stuff and stuff. And
the Panasonic 7000,
tear that out, put it in a picture frame, and I can bring it to a con and at least sell it for like $5. You know,
that's so crazy.
You know, just something simple. Yeah.
The ad. Yeah. Fuck the whole comic. Someone hand drew, did all his artwork, wrote
Hours
a story.
Passion.
This picture of a failed console.
$20.
$20.
Yeah. It's because there's this one guy out there that's like, I love that console. I got that for Christmas in '92.
That's right.
You know, whatever.
Yeah. 1987, my cousin's first boyfriend. Yeah. Had one of those, and I just remember going over to his house. This ad. What?
Yeah.
Unreal.
It is unreal. It's unreal what it's just like what people collect, and especially if you go to a convention for like retro stuff or that has retro stuff, like there's like specifically like people that are just like looking for the craziest things. Like, hey, do you have
that happened to me once? I was at what'd you just say? Frightmare. I was at Frightmare with my buddy, and I was like, he was off doing his thing when I was in that hall. This is a few years ago when they did it at the other place. Now they have the new spot. I'm just flipping through these vinyls, and I was like, oh shit. And I picked this up as the original Ninja Turtles soundtrack on vinyl.
Yeah.
From 89.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a reprint.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it's in the $5 bin. I was like, this one, please. And I turned around, and he was like, I was like, oh, yeah, you fucked up.
Oh, yeah, he knew immediately.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
I could see it in his face. He's like, which one's that? And I was like, the $5 one. And dude.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I kept it, though. I don't want to resell it. I'm just like, I want this.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, I got it for $5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I don't. I try not to get into records, dude. So records and comics. Those are two things that I try not to get into.
Really?
Because
too abundant?
Because I feel like if I get into them, like I'm going to lose my mind.
That's like Justin from Full Moon Records. Yeah. He's just buying whole lots and has to sift through 1,000 things.
I collect records for myself, but I don't buy them to resell because it's just like. It's just too much. I know I'll get in so deep and I'll just start buying
There's so
them.
many cuts.
Like, I already buy every video game I see.
Right.
If I start doing that with records, it'll be so bad. It'll be so bad.
And it goes so deep because it's like the reprint, you know, and they reprinted them a couple of times throughout the decades.
Yeah.
So you got to know which one it is. You're just, oh, what's that one? You know,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Is this an MGM or is this
what label was it on? Oh, like ICP's. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. ICP's first record for 2 weeks. It was on. They were the first band. They were signed sight unseen by Disney. They were the first band on Disney's record label.
What?
For like 2 weeks, and they pulled it down because everyone they just didn't keep up with what it was.
Yeah, they're like, oh, these
and it comes out, and people are like, what the fuck? So they took it all off the record shelves. So if you were one of those rare people that got that first 2 week, copy, and I almost did too, because I was into like what they call new metal now. Back then. Yeah. Back then it was aggro, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I would love to go. Well, I know Shaggy's retiring. No.
One of them.
Violent J's retiring.
Yeah, one of them.
I would love
the fest
to go to the Dark Carnival of Souls.
Dude, you're speaking right to my heart right now. I want to go so bad.
I was into ICP for like a minute whenever I was like 14. It was just one of my buddies had a CD at school. It was The Tempest.
Great Malenko.
And
dude.
And I was super into it. And then I like grew up and I was like, that's stupid. And then like a year ago, I was like, man, I want to listen to that old stuff. That was ICP I used to listen to. And I brought it back up. And I was like, bro, this shit.
I just want to, like, they were pretty good, man. I saw them live. I got to work with them. They were fucking awesome people. They were nice as you could ever imagine someone. And it was, I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad.
I played at the Village. The night after they played. And
sticky.
They were just fucking cussing them so hard. They were like, God
the
damn,
best.
fucking just soda everywhere.
That's where I worked. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
It's infinite how it was on everything.
Fago.
Wow. You know they buy it all? They're
Yeah.
not sponsored at all. They pay for it all. They buy a semi-truck per tour. I asked them. I was like, dude, I got to know.
At least they switched to diet.
They did. It's not sticky.
Yeah, it's not sticky. Yeah.
He said we learned that one along the way. Diet Coke isn't sticky.
Yeah.
But it was in the winter time, and it sure as hell is just as cold.
Yeah.
When you're soaking wet trying to go outside.
Yeah. Go outside for a smoke. You're just covered in Fago.
Dude, it's so wild. It's so wild.
I would like to see them. I'd like to go to that fest. But that is something that my wife is so cool with everything I do. She does not care. That is something that would be so hard to convince her to let me go to. Because I'd be like, hey, I want to go to like this festival. She'd be like, oh, okay, what is it? I'm like, ICP. She's like, what's that? I'm like, Insane Clown Posse. Like, what?
You don't know the Great Malenko?
Who are you? I don't even know you anymore.
Anyway, I'm going to get a Hatchet Man tattoo. I'm probably going to come back with some jewelry.
What you didn't know is I've been down with the clowns since I was 14. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Family. Oh, dude. Working one of those shows is a fucking nightmare, though.
I bet.
Their fans are crazy as fuck.
Absolutely. Yeah. God bless your soul. If you've ever worked an ICP festival show, God bless your soul.
Dude, yeah, it's the best. That's what made me want to go. I was like, I have to go see this in person. I want to go to the mecca of this.
I mean, because it's like...
They just had it. The footage is unreal. Still. It's still crazy.
I've watched 3 different documentaries about it.
Oh, yeah. I watch them too. The YouTubes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes? All I watch now is YouTube. I got a fucking giant TV in my room. I don't turn it on.
My wife pays for like every streaming service we have, and I watch YouTube in my office. I watch YouTube at work. I watch YouTube on my phone when I'm doing laundry.
I'm just on it
like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already on the app doing, being like on the app,
Yeah.
the platform. Why not? I'm already there.
Yeah.
I want to check and see how the analytics are doing.
Yep. I had a dream last night, so I got a video coming out tomorrow about I went to at that convention. I had $100 and I was like, I want to buy a new pen for my bag. I want to buy a vintage hat and I want to buy a vintage shirt.
Okay.
A vintage bag. And I was like, I got $100. Let's go see if I can do it. Well, that video is coming out tomorrow. I had a dream that I woke up and I checked my analytics and it said that video had 272,000 views.
Hey.
Very specific for some reason. But I remember I woke up and I checked my analytics. I was like, was that real? I was like, was that real? And then I was like, oh, that video's not even out yet. I was like, I don't know. I've never had dreams about YouTube, and for some reason last night I was like,
shit starts to permeate. Music dreams, I have them every other night.
Yeah.
And dude, it's so lame. I will have like stage setup dreams. Oh no, that should be over here. No shit. Like my brain's just like working in my sleep. I'm like, you know what? That is a good idea. And I'll wake up and I'll remember that and I'll bring it to practice and be like, hey, we should do it like this.
That's funny.
Dude, I had a fucking drum part I was trying to learn. Days. I went to sleep one night. I had a dream I was playing it. I woke up, I could play it.
Oh my God.
Like the Matrix.
Bro, it's like Inception. You're like you're learning stuff in your dreams.
Dude, this fucking head stinks to be in.
Yeah.
It don't shut off. I have a sleeping disorder. Anything wakes me up.
Yeah.
I wake up, I'm in thought. And now I have, what's really awesome is now I have tinnitus because I didn't take care of myself.
Oh.
And it's so loud, it wakes me up. I think there's like a siren going off. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's this year particularly.
You don't sleep like a fan or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like two of them.
And it's still that loud?
Oh.
Yeah.
Deafening.
Well, I know it's like literally in your head.
It's like inside your head.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of me.
Yeah.
Dude.
I went to a show. I went to that Tag Attack show, and that's the first show I've been to in like 12 years. I've been to concerts. That's the first show.
Like an underground show.
Yeah, like a show, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't believe how much I missed this. Like I had
Hey,
not
gotta start coming to more,
I had
man.
I had not been to a show in like 12 years.
Shit is fun, and
And
it's
I went-
popping off right now.
And I was like, I'm having the best time of my life.
Uh-huh.
You know? Yeah.
Couple of fucking brews, man, and some good friends. You're like, damn, I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and now it's all. What's crazy now is it's all fucking people you would never. It's all children now.
Oh yeah.
You're the old guy in the room. All of a sudden, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I saw, but the Attack was there, but there was a new band, not a new band, but a band new to me. It was called Traders, and I haven't been into heavy stuff. I was a pretty casual listener even back in the day. They were like really, really fucking good. They really surprised me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, maybe I like heavy stuff. Yeah.
Well, there's so much now. Driving on the way home Friday night, Will was like, you should listen to this band. I think you'd like this band. And he showed me the whole thing, and I was like, fuck, I do like this band. But I'm not out. I don't search for new music anymore.
I don't either. No, I don't.
I've passed the
too old
obsession of finding new acts. I'm like, I've got my 7 like core.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them are still making records.
Yeah.
One of them I'm not even buying their records. The other one I'm like, it's like every 3 years I get something to listen to new.
I gave up on. Growing up, I listened to country music, classic country music.
Hell yeah.
And then like modern country hit, and I gave up.
Yeah.
I quit listening. I hadn't listened to the radio in like 15 years. Like right outside of high school, I was like, I don't care about this anymore.
Yeah, the radio ruined a lot of shit.
And I literally did not listen to country music for like a decade.
Yeah.
And then like all these new dudes started coming out.
All these new outlaw style guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just fell in like head first. And like
Sturgill,
Tyler Childers.
When he won that award, his speech is the best. He goes, well, I reckon a whole lot of people woke up this morning and wondered what the hell a Sturgill Simpson is.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Like won the whole shebang with no fucking promotion.
Yeah.
You know? Love that.
Oh yeah. You gotta love that.
Yeah, country got the big shakeup with that whole crowd.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Culture Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Bryan. It's there. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's so good. It's really good stuff. And it's just like
I think it's a bunch of people like you because they're all kind of like in your age, I do believe.
Yeah.
They're not older.
Yeah.
They're just tired of the bull. They're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
It's like rock and roll, same shit.
Yeah.
And now there's finally some rock bands coming back out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dude, this shit got way too blah. Let's do some cool shit now. That's why I fucking
like all I listen to is like my little playlist on YouTube Music because that's what I use.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, my man's deep.
Yeah,
YouTube Music. Wow.
I listen to my little playlist on there, and then like I'll be riding.
You do YouTube Red? You paying for YouTube?
I pay for YouTube Red,
Wow.
and I pay for the family plan because
No commercials.
I have two accounts, and like on my account that I upload to, and my account that I watch other stuff on. Well, then like one day I was watching on my upload account, and a commercial popped up. And I was like, absolutely not. So I bought the family plan for myself.
Not a peasant. Swipe this shit
away.
away.
Oh, yeah. I bought the family plan for myself. So on both my accounts, I don't have to watch commercials.
But did you notice a bump in views?
No.
Damn it. I was about to say, Kurt, get the credit card. We need it. Pay for YouTube.
No. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe that is why I get so many views.
I asked him, I was like, do you think using YouTube under the Crashcast account, like, because I just flip, you know.
Yeah.
I find, like, the little couple game streamers I like, a couple of,
yeah.
you know, guys who build stuff, and I just watch the same shit over and over again. But do you think it would help? Because the account's active all the time. Because all any social media wants is for you to be inside there. Like, Facebook penalizes you now. Are you sure you want to leave?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this link's dead. Sorry, come back. Like, I'm like, you bullshitting.
Reply to every single comment.
Yes.
Every single comment, even if it's stupid and repetitive.
Okay, because we have one on there that is just some guy, and I have yet to reply. This was earlier this year. He said, I miss my wife.
Yeah, say I do too. Say, I miss your wife too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like,
no.
even though it's been a year?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
Which one was that?
Dude, go look. It's under, like, if you can filter missed comments or whatever, like, I haven't responded to.
Yeah.
I look at it every week because I reply the day before the next one, right? So I'll go to my haven't responded and I'll reply to the stuff I didn't respond to the week prior.
Yeah.
And
he's looking it up right now.
Make sure
my
the
wife
software still running. Yeah,
Yeah,
my wife. Oh, we got the phone if it quits running. We had a hiccup on the last episode.
Okay, so this isn't constant.
No, it's constant.
But okay, because I kicked
This is
it a
our
while ago.
redundancy.
I kicked it a while ago.
No, you're fine.
Ooh.
You're fine. That's just like if something terrible goes wrong, it's
Yeah.
catastrophic. We have the episode on tape.
Yeah.
Because we used, it was when it was just me. I would upload audio only to the YouTube. And, you know, they would get like 50 views, which is for audio only. I was like, well, that's pretty good. But a lot of people was like, well, I just put it on The Office. It's way easier on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So we added video, and now it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you go video, you can't go back.
Y'all gotta get over to YouTube Music, man. I'm just kidding.
You think they do podcasts on YouTube?
They do
Music?
now, but
Get the fuck out of here.
They
All
did.
right.
They just started like 3 months
It
ago.
was like a podcast.
Son of a bitch.
Beforehand, I had YouTube Music for music, and then I had something called Google Podcast.
Why are we not?
for podcasts?
Why are we not? What the fuck? I didn't know. All right. Well, I'll do it.
What's going
Okay.
on over here?
That's another thing. Kurt's on the internet. He's not even.
I was looking for the.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a podcast.
I miss
here,
my
sir.
wife. Well, it's just the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know if he's quoting a movie because we talk for so long. I
Yeah.
forget a lot of this because it's a week later, and so someone will text. The worst is when someone texts me something strange. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what like, what the fuck does that mean? I know it's from the podcast.
They're like,
but what-
haha, yeah, tacos in my pants. And
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly. Tacos in your pants. What the fuck?
tacos in my pants?
I do it all the time. I'm like, I remember. So I don't know if that's someone, just some old man. Like, I miss my wife. I was like, oh, I'm sorry about your dead wife. I don't know what to say.
So, I don't know.
That's true. Yeah. She came back from milk.
YouTube will some YouTube videos they'll stamp where somebody commented something. Sometimes that helps because that happens to me too. People will be like,
"That's right."
Like, hey, you walked right over past this Nintendo game. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
And I'll go back and watch the video, and I'm like, oh, that's what they're talking about.
I actually saw somebody. So that stuff comes through my, the doom scroll. The fucking stories.
Yeah.
Guys like what you do will come in there, and they will always be like, "So I missed this," or whatever the title, because you got to have the clickbait title. Mm-hmm. I did.
It was the Lame Johnny album.
Oh.
We missed her too.
That's what I said to say.
Wait, I didn't put that. Did you just put that?
No, it was months ago.
I didn't put that. Maybe I was drunk. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I did that.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was in response to the Lame Johnny album.
What is the fuck?
I miss my wife.
Yeah, we released my other band's record on our YouTube channel just for funsies.
Yeah?
Kurt leaked it, technically. I gave it to him and said, "Do as you will," because I'm not putting it out. And he fucking did. Yeah. It did pretty good.
That's good.
Made somebody miss his wife.
It made somebody miss their wife.
I miss my wife.
I mean, it's some of it's poignant. Some of it's about an old. Some of it's about. Oh, you might be right. Yeah, he's probably listening to Problems.
So you still have My Hands to War, right?
Yep.
Okay. I went to
My Hands. We'll be putting out new content probably by the time this airs a week from then.
I think I went to a My Hands to War show when I was 13.
I was going to say probably pretty young. Yeah, we've been around for a minute.
13. Because Casey was friends with Kaylee.
Yeah.
And I came and hung out. You had that shed behind or in front of your house.
In front of my house, yep.
I hung out for practice there, and then for a little bit you were practicing in a church.
Yeah, we did something weird, dude. All that stuff.
I went to practice there, and then I think I went to like 2 or 3 of your shows. I think I remember one at Vino's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We played everywhere back then.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, I've known Kurt for like 12 years.
It's weird how getting older, you start looking backwards and you're like, I have friends I've known 30 years.
Yeah, I met Kurt at Hastings.
Hell yeah.
In Benton.
The best Hastings.
In 2010. I said 2011. He corrected me. He said it's 2010. And he's been bullying me on Facebook ever since. Everything I post. He's like, you're dumb.
That sounds like Kurt. Sad reacting.
Yeah. Oh, I posted
the hits.
I posted a because I'm putting on my own Comic-Con. Well, it's
shit, yeah.
It's a retro convention. And I posted a thing asking for sponsors, which I filled all of them, by the way. Kurt laugh reacted to it,
of course,
and I was like, "This motherfucker!" Oh yeah.
Always getting the fucking troll in.
I was like,
"Hey, let me change it up."
Oh, and then like I'm putting all my sweat and blood into this thing, and then I'm putting out these posts. And I was like, I got a like on this. I was like, I got another like. Oh, I got a laugh reaction. Oh, it's Kurt.
Oh, it's Kurt.
Oh, yeah. Thanks,
no surprise there.
Yeah.
Take this down.
Well, now I gotta delete the whole post.
Start over. You're texting him like, hey, do you mind not?
Hey, man, you're really hurting my image laugh reaction to this. Can you go back and not?
I think that's a thing on Facebook now. Have you been seeing these ads where it's just like, for no reason at all, it's just covered with laugh reactions? It'll be like some sad thing about some medicine or something. Like it's no comments. It's just like 1,000 laugh reactions. You're like, what the fuck is happening on Facebook, man?
There's some
it's just bots feeding bots.
Or there's some kind of like underground 4chan group, and they're like, we laugh react to weird posts to freak people out.
We're wrecking the algorithm, on purpose. For sure that's happening.
Oh, yeah.
People have apparently all the time in the world to do weird shit.
Yeah.
It's like a regular thing on like get in Discord and sit there and be like, we're gonna hate raid this person.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Why though? Why? That's so fucking shitty.
It was like an epidemic for like 3 months because it was like specifically like LGBTQ like streamers.
Yeah.
Because you can use an LGBTQ tab or tag on Twitch.
Like on your name, or like it has like a rainbow or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like people were like they were like, hey, this person's an LGBTQ streamer.
Get them.
Let's get 50 people together in our Discord, and then let's go raid that, and just.
You can raid from Discord?
No, it was just
Oh, like they all log in at the same time.
Be,
gotcha.
Live on your account to raid a channel. You could just type in raid and do it. So they would make accounts with like really shitty names. Mm-hmm. And then there would be like 40 of them, and they would all like raid like back to back to back to back to back, and then follow. So those names kept like popping up on their shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
It was a weird thing. Yeah. Twitch. See, and you were talking about Twitch eating itself. Like that's just what
it has every time.
Yeah, that was one of the things that
they're like firing everyone. They're doing like that. I guess that I didn't even know that was a thing until right now. So
yeah, it was a thing for about 3 months.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that where that popular video of that guy laughing maniacally? He like wrote some code that would delete all these random if it has to do with this or this or this or this.
He's actually one of the biggest streamers on the planet. I can't remember his name. I know you're talking.
He got like a mustache.
Yeah,
he looks like he's a fucking party animal.
Yeah, he wrote a code. He had somebody write a code for him that would block everybody that like did this certain thing.
Was it because of this?
I don't
this whole
think
thing?
So.
Oh, okay.
So. He was just doing it for LOLs.
Slat? I remember the video because I was like, this guy is losing his mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't know much about the streaming world. I'm trying to get into it.
He's like one of the 4th biggest streamers on Twitch.
Okay, well that makes sense. So it was just for funsies. Okay, never mind. Never mind my old questions. Was it because he was aggravated at these people?
He's solving a problem, and really he's
just being
an asshole.
You're like, actually, that guy's a fucking raging piece of shit. I'm like, oh, well, I thought it was funny for a second, I guess.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, come here. I got to pee. And then we're going to talk about your event. I really want to, because event planning is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
Kurt.
how are you?
Fantastic, man.
Having a good time?
Yeah. Having a great time. This Casey's water is really doing it for me.
Hey, we want to always give our guests the best.
Yeah. I told Kurt that I wanted water to drink, and he was like, all right. And then he just stopped by the gas station. He was like,
that's all him. He picks everything up on the way here because he lives out in fucking, what is it, Sardis?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All roads lead to Sardis.
And then sometimes he's just in your basement.
Usually a couple times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I was house shopping a few years ago, I really wanted a basement so bad.
It's nice.
I was telling my wife, I was like, I want a basement. And a lot of places in Benton don't have basements.
A lot of places in Arkansas don't have basements.
Like they quit building basements after like the 60s.
Yeah.
Like
this one's split level. So
Yeah. I really wanted a basement because I was like, when I have like a man cave. Put my arcade.
It just feels like bonus house.
Yeah. I was like
it's not supposed to be there, but it is.
It's my secret underhouse.
I like the basements that like it's just a normal like closet door upstairs, so like people don't know it's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
God, my attic's a nightmare. It's like it's just storage space, but it's so hard to get up in there.
Are there easy attics to get into?
I don't know.
Yeah, the new ones.
Yeah. Like any attic that's easy.
Nah, I work construction now. They make them out of aluminum now.
Yeah.
The ladders are like super fancy, and the houses are fucking gigantic. You just walk up like a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And they're like weighted properly, so you just pull the string and just like fly. It kind of like floats down to the ground. It's like, how much did this cost?
Yeah, my attic's 1,000,000 degrees.
Oh well, yeah, it's still 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah, it's so.
Unless they got the foam insulation. Real rich.
Yeah.
That shit is money.
Yeah, my insulation in my house is like newspaper.
Yep. Yeah. That was my shed. Remember that shed?
Yeah.
I remember I cut a hole in the wall to put a window unit in there. I was like, this is fucking newspapers. You're just filled with cut up newspapers.
Oh, I lived in a trailer from it was from 84, and I was doing some remodeling, and what I did was I tore down every wall and then remade walls. Like internal walls.
I did that too, yeah.
I tore down every wall.
My house is like that.
And then just redid the walls.
You get to pick your layout.
And I tore down this wall, and it was 1x2s with cardboard in it. And I was like, are you serious? Like, it was made with paper mache.
But it's like, what's fucking even crazier is that the paper mache house is at the time, 20-something years old, 30 years old?
Yeah.
It's lasted this long.
Absolutely.
How did they do that?
Yeah.
Why was paper mache 30 years ago so much better than paper mache now? Because a fucking house now, it ain't as strong as that paper mache that they built that with.
So I lived in a house that was built in like the late 50s. For 7 years, it was in Benton. And then, like 2 years ago, we sold it and bought a new house. This new house, it was built in like 2004, and they put this thing up in like 3 days, okay?
Literally a month.
Oh,
it takes a month.
It was like they cut corners in a bunch of weird places. Like studs, instead of 24, they're like 36, and in some rooms, they're 48.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I was building shelves, and I was like, "Where's the stud?" And I just kept going.
Walking down the wall.
I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like 5 feet down from the last stud. Yeah, I don't know. It was super weird, super sketch.
Don't put that on the report when you sell it. God.
Oh, also, my it had a brand new.
The early 2000s in Arkansas was bad for scam builders.
Yeah,
bad.
My AC unit in the attic, really nice. Just put in like 2012. The one outside, the blower, the rungs in there, it was so small and old that like they didn't even make parts for it anymore.
Oh no,
and it was like some weird brand that
Dude, now
they
it's
probably
like,
got them in truckloads from
right.
China or
absolutely.
whatever.
Yeah, they got a shipping container of them, sold every one of them.
Yeah, and it was like because I was like, hey, can y'all repair this instead of me paying $4,000 for it? And they were like. And like these were like some of my buddies. Like they're not trying to sell stuff to me.
Right.
They were like, dude, like this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
We don't even know what this is.
They were like, this little thing is trying to cool your whole house, and it's like not
from a
made
window
for
unit.
It.
Yeah,
it's like made for like a 300 square foot room.
Exactly.
And it's trying to cool off my house. They were like, you gotta buy a new one. And I was like, all right.
Go back to the loan office.
No, I sold a car. I had a Volvo.
Oh, smart.
I had a Volvo, and I sold it and bought an air conditioning unit. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, what are we going to do? And I was like, I'll sell my car. Because I had my truck, and then I had...
Oh, okay.
Then I had I bought that car just for reselling.
Oh, okay.
I literally just used it to go to yard sales. I was like, I'll sell my yard sale ride. Oh, well.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I wanted to be the Volvo guy.
Yeah. It
Part
was
of my shtick, man.
They're so safe.
You go to YouTube, you're like, where's the Volvo?
Literally. Do what? It didn't have power steering.
Hey, if you're going, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dead stops, though.
So
Woo!
that was my second vehicle I've ever had without power steering. So I kind of already knew. And, like sometimes I'd have to back up and then get a running start, start turning, Yeah, but Shelby hated it because she was like, I literally can't drive it.
Yeah,
I literally can't drive it. Like if you got straight in somewhere and I had to drive that home for some reason or whatever.
Yeah, unstealable car now is a standard with no power steering. No one's taking that.
I just bought a 5-speed Subaru, and I love that thing. I was yard selling your stages.
What is it? Subaru what?
Forester.
A Forester? Okay.
09 Forester.
Thought you were going to come here in like a rally car, the WRX or something.
No.
My man's taking hills.
And it's funny that every time I buy a car, if I buy a car like that, a little car, I'll look up and see what people do to them, to mod them. And I looked it up, and I was expecting tuner stuff, drop.
No, big jacked up.
Yeah, I didn't know that the Subaru community was all.
It's all outdoor.
It's all because they're all-wheel drive.
Yes.
And it was all people that were putting lift kits on them, and
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Big old knobby tires on them.
It's called a Forester.
Oh yeah,
you put it in the forest.
Yeah. It's not called a yard seller.
Not called a yardster, all right.
Yeah.
A Forester, where Sasquatch lives. Everybody knows that.
In the forest.
Do you believe in Sasquatch? Yes or no? Hard-hitting facts. Go.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say
fine. Yeah, I got a lot of friends that do.
My mom's super into it.
It's like some leftover ape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just
some sort. Yeah, just a bunch of them.
Well,
they say he's from another dimension,
exactly. Yeah.
right? Isn't that the new thing? He's from another dimension, and he crosses over every now and then.
Oh, and that's why we can't find him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're just kind of walking through.
I will walk into my grandma's house, and she'll be watching a YouTube video about Sasquatch. Yeah. She watches conspiracy theory stuff on YouTube.
Shit, dude, we gotta get your grandma on the cast.
But not like QAnon and stuff. She watches like the
funny
stuff.
shit. Yeah, the fun
Flat
stuff.
Earth.
There's a spaceship parked outside of Jupiter. Can you believe it?
Yeah. And I'm like, thank God, she's on the good side.
Yeah. Fun, like easy listening. Yeah. They put chips in our brains.
Yeah.
You go over there. She's wearing tinfoil. Oh, shit.
I would love that. I'd be like, put me in the wheel.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Can I have the house? I need it for my thrifting.
Yeah.
I need a thrift house.
If you let me have the house, I'll let Sasquatch stay here.
For real? You just bring a old Sasquatch costume and a cooler. Remember that one guy did that?
I was bringing this guy.
Kurt, there you go.
Looks like Sasquatch.
Not tall enough, though.
No.
He definitely has the hair. The hairy man. Platform boots, yeah. You get a good 4 inches off a platform boot.
I wore heels to Dixie Chicks last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, and
nice.
I'm already tall. I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
And like I stood up to go get a drink.
You're looking down.
And I'm just like I stood up and I was like this, and I was like I looked down. I was like, I feel weird. I feel like I shouldn't be this tall.
I was buying these waters earlier, and a 7-foot tall man walked in, and I was like, damn.
That's always super startling to me. I'm used to being usually the tallest or as tall as the next guy.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody like 7 feet tall walks in, I'm like, oh.
And you realize what like a 5'2" person must feel around you.
Yeah.
Because that's the same gap.
Yeah.
It's a foot gap.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, I looked at him and was like, I wanted to say something. I realized like that's just dumb. But I looked at him. I was like, motherfucker, he's tall.
How's the weather up there?
Yeah. Damn. If you fall down, does it hurt more? He was wearing a suit and everything.
Yeah.
Where did you even find a suit that big? Had to be custom made. So he's fancy.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk to him, but I definitely was staring at him for a second. I was like, wow. You forget people that tall exist.
That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
Man.
Yeah, he was something.
Events. My event.
You're planning one.
I'm planning one.
You're not planning one. It's
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started planning around May, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I got the venue for August, and I secretly started contacting vendors. I already know a lot of vendors that sell video games and stuff, just from going to other cons and meeting them through YouTube.
So is this strictly retro video gaming?
No.
Okay.
It's actually I'm needing more people that try to sell like records and stuff. I have a lot of video game. I have quite a few vintage clothes. I'm wanting to get more records. I want it to be kind of a little bit of everything. I'm heavy on the video game side right now.
Right.
Because
what about like toys, like vintage toys?
I'm trying to get a toy. There's a badass toy vendor in Hot Springs, and
okay.
I'm trying to get them in.
Well, isn't the thing in Hot Springs?
It is in Hot Springs.
Well,
yeah.
Come on, dude.
I know.
Damn.
I'm trying to get them. They're a little bit older. So they're like, I don't know.
Oh, I've never left the store.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to move things?
Yeah.
What?
Listen, I'll come down and help. Just bring your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the place with like the life-size Darth Vader in it?
Star Toys.
Star Toys.
It's they used to have their own brick and mortar store, but now they have their own. They've rented out like a 4-booth space in a flea market.
Very
cool. It's super super cool.
That flea market's wild.
It is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. The owner's really cool too. I need to get him in on this too. But it's
I'm down.
The convention is called the Arkansas Retro Expo.
Dope.
I'm doing it August 19th in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It is gonna be. I don't want to oversell it, but it's gonna
oversell it. No, fuck that shit.
It's
gonna be fucking
whenever
dope.
Whenever I first started it, I wanted it to be super low key, like a little swap meet. It has grown exponentially.
Good.
I have like YouTubers come in and like all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
It's kind of gotten a little out of hand.
Everyone in there's just with a camera.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you were filming for this. Oh,
yeah.
It's just that Spider-Man meme where everyone's just pointing at each other.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. It's something that Arkansas has a bunch of cons. It doesn't have a bunch of cons. It has a.
We're getting there. It's a fair amount.
But they're like anime cons, Comic Cons.
We have the big Comic Con now.
There's not like really one that's just for like retro stuff. Like every other state has some kind of retro
for sure
convention.
Well, we just got like a decent population like over COVID, so I feel like
But it's something that I put together. It's definitely a smaller scale. It's only like 31 vendors. A lot of big cons have like 150. So I got to start small because
don't shoot your foot off.
Well, it's
jump
like
the shark, they say.
It
Henry
was like,
Winkler.
Yeah, classic.
Happy days.
Happy days. I almost started talking about Henry Winkler. I didn't want to because I could have gotten like a 20,000 square foot venue,
sure,
and like just did a blowout. But I was like, what if it's shitty?
What if no one comes?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna start.
The first tattoo convention I did, no one came, and it was fucking sad.
That's sad, dude. That's
and it was a blowout.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna start small. I'd rather start small. If 100 people come through the door, it's gonna be great. Like
Thrice came.
Yeah.
Thrice, the band Thrice, and I watched them in a parking lot with 15 people.
Dude.
Yeah. It was bad.
That brings me back to doing shows with the other band and their girlfriends. Classic.
Yeah. Oh boy, man, I've been there too many fucking times.
I did a show. At the Malvern fairgrounds, and so back in the day,
shout out to it.
Back in the day, I was in a southern rock band, and we did really good in Arkansas. That ended, and then I started my own thing with some of my buddies from high school. It was an event, pretty much. It was an Avenged Sevenfold cover band.
Nice.
And then we played some other stuff. We played some Papa Roach and some Red.
Fucking Red.
Yeah, I know.
It's Red on us.
But it was pretty much an Avenged Sevenfold cover band, and our guitarist got us this gig in August at
outside
at
a fairground.
At the Malvern Fairgrounds, and we played to our girlfriends and 3 other people.
And 3 old people in lawn chairs.
And it was the hottest I've ever been in my life, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I was just... Stuff was melting.
Yeah.
We had amps that were just going off because it was we're too hot. We're done working.
I fucked around and did that in Conway once. Played one of their Toad Suck Fest things.
Yeah.
Worst mistake. Everyone. Oh look, you're wearing the
I'm
fucking
wearing a
shirt.
Toad Suck
Hilarious
97 shirt.
This was not 97, but it was the early aughts, and it was a mistake.
Yeah.
It was a big fucking mistake. Everyone was in a lawn chair. Decent crowd.
Yeah.
It was more than just our girlfriends, but it started raining, and my snare drum got ruined that day. I'll never forget that fucking day. It was my favorite snare drum, too.
I want you to know that the first tattoo I ever wanted to get was the snare that you have.
Oh, really?
It was the first tattoo I ever wanted to get. I was because I was 14. I was like, I want to get that, so I know which hand I play with.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just tell people I'm so silly, I forgot where everything goes, so I tattooed on me. Yeah, it's so dumb.
Do you have kick on your feet?
I sure fucking do.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's so cool. Hell yeah.
Guess what this one says?
Hi-hat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I remember seeing that when I was 14. I was like, that's a good idea.
It's so silly for no reason.
I like the MySpace font you got, too.
Yep. Oh, dude, we were literally just doing that thing where you scroll through all the fonts.
Yeah.
I was like, that one looks cool,
you go
man.
Right there.
Yeah, young me thought that font was going to last forever.
The second one I wanted to get, that was the first tattoo. I was like, I want to get that tattoo when I get older. The second one was I wanted the Rock Band drum set symbol. I wanted that really bad. I still never got it. I can still do it.
It's not a bad one, honestly.
No, I might still do it one day. But I just remember being 16, and I was like, I'm gonna get the Rock Band drum symbol.
I think that game's still low key popular, right?
It had a big surge in COVID, and now it's kind of dropping back down.
Okay.
But yeah, it had a big surge in COVID. I was selling the crap out of guitars and drum sets during COVID. Yeah.
There was the drum set was the most annoying part. And your buddy's over there.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I know how to play most of these songs. I can't play this fucking game. I want to actually play the notes.
I learned how to play Down with the Sickness.
From GarageBand?
From Rock Band, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't even really want to learn it, but like I played it on there, and then I went to my drum set, and I was like, it's probably just the same thing, right?
Close. Expert is pretty close.
Yeah.
But like beginner, it's like, or whatever.
It's like, bop, boop.
Yeah.
Bop, boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as close. You get like 8 hits in one hit. No, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. So you have to play, I guess the more skilled of a musician you are, you have to go up the scale. But then, I'm not that good at video games either. I'd rather just play the damn thing on a real drum kit. It's way more fun. I
remember playing when they released Guitar Hero Metallica. That's the first time they introduced double bass, and I was like, it is not the same because it's just like, I don't know.
How do you do it on there? Was it 2 pedals?
2 pedals. They
really?
sold an extra pedal with the drum set, but it was like.
I wonder if that's like some sort of rare thing now too. Everything's some rare version of something. Off.
That's where that's where the money is in variants. There's like, for instance, Super Mario Bros. 3. There's a cartridge. All the cartridges, the Super Mario, and then the Bros is on the right.
Yeah.
They made a weird variant where Bros is on the left. That one's worth a lot of money. If you literally just the Bros moved over.
And you got to know stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, anyway, back to your con.
This is how it happens. I'm doing a convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody show up. The 19th.
I'll be there. The 19th. Show up.
Me and Kurt got to go. Isn't it an all-day thing?
It's all day. It's one day. I didn't want to do a two-day con yet. But
no, you're doing it the right way.
I'm doing
small.
Well, and I've talked to a lot of event organizers, and they were like, how much you charging? Mm-hmm. Like, they were like pressing me. They were like, how much you charging? And I was like, $5 at the door. And they were like, fuck yeah. They're like, that's the way to do it.
Man, that's
because
amazing.
Because they were like, a lot of people are doing cons as a business now.
Yes.
They're like, we do cons. That's what we do, and that's our job. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just doing it literally to get the community together.
Yeah.
In Arkansas.
Try to build something.
The vendor booths, the average price for a vendor booth is usually about $150.
Every bit of it.
I'm charging $55.
That's so.
Give me $55. Come sell as much as you want to.
That's so cheap.
Because I do cons too. If I go to,
I wish I had enough old shit.
Yeah, to go sell. If I go to Alabama and I'm selling stuff there,
Ooh-wee.
And I'm paying for gas, a room, and then on top of that, I gotta pay like $150, $200 for my booth to sell. Like, it cuts in really bad. So I wanted to
spend $1,000 just to exist somewhere.
I wanted this con to have a super low point of entry. Like,
that's brilliant.
You don't have to own a game store.
It costs $5 just to get a McDonald's these days. That's crazy cheap.
Yeah, I didn't want people to have to come and spend $500 to come sell at my con. Like, I'm just like, come sell stuff, make some money. I want people to make money.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do. Is I want everybody to do. Like,
what would we do?
What are you doing? What are you gonna sell?
I'm down. I would gladly. Gladly do it.
Hey, we got like a month to get you.
I know.
Just go start shopping right now.
Well, I mean, I've got some old shit, but I like my old shit. The only reason I have anything is because I liked it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I burned most of my toys. I had shit that worth unbelievable money.
Oh, yeah.
I'll burn it, shoot it with guns.
Burn it!
Oh, you like as a kid.
Yeah, like as a kid, I would be like, fucking boom! Damn, look at it exploded!
Yeah.
I was thinking like
way more fun.
You threw it in a fucking
No. Like a trash can. I'm just like, no, none of that. Like a movie scene. Like if it's
he had
indoors,
a breakdown one day, and he's like, I gotta burn my toys.
Yeah. No.
Or
somebody saw something and liked it, and I just went, fucking, fuck it. Here, take it. You deal with the trash.
Whenever my truck first blew up, I went to my wall, and I'm just like, there's thousands of dollars on my wall. Mm-hmm. I just started taking shit off my wall and selling it out of my personal collection.
Ouch.
Bro, it hurt. I was like, that's like the saddest I've ever been.
I used to do
taking
that.
Stuff off of my wall to sell it.
Like my gear. Every time something happened, I'd have to sell my gear. And like, music is my fucking lifeblood. I didn't play music last week, and I fucking am like angrier this week.
Yeah.
Like, I need it. This shit is therapy. It's everything. And I just quit doing that. And now I have tons of gear that I don't fucking need. I have like 4 drum sets for no reason.
Yeah, I got 2 right now.
Like, I'm in bands, but I use the same drum kit.
Yeah.
Retro?
Well, I mean, one of them's getting there. I'm old enough to have owned it so long that it's getting
about
there.
To be retro. I remember whenever I got in a tight spot when I was like 22, and I had a Pearl Export drum set, and I sold it, and I didn't have a drum set for like 6 years.
Ugh.
And it sucked so bad, dude.
My heart
like,
would hurt.
I was still playing music every now and then, but it was like, you got a drum set.
You got someone can come over and jam for 5 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I finally get back on my feet, I went and bought a Gretsch, like my dream drum set.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I bought it from a dude on Facebook. He bought it to play at church and then just didn't. And then he sold it to me for like $1,200. It was 9 pieces.
Damn.
With the hardware. Yeah.
Was it wrapped or satin or stained or what?
Stained.
Stained? Oh, yeah. Green? Is it green?
No, it's brownish.
Brownish?
Yeah.
Like a natural?
I can't remember what wood it is.
Probably maple.
Probably.
It's Gretsch. It's probably high end.
Yeah.
No way it's birch.
I've always wanted a Gretsch set my whole life. I've always had Pearls and Ludwigs, and then I was like, but I've always wanted a Gretsch set.
I've been wanting a Ludwig, but I think the next thing I'm going to do is just another custom. I had one custom. I do another one.
Yeah.
You get what you want.
Yeah.
Like, I love... Like they did that Ludwig, that new run of the 100-year edition for the Bonham kit.
Yeah,
they were only $1,000.
Yeah.
For a 26-inch kick drum, the big toms, like, $1,000? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Steel hoops, like, good. Take a beating. I fucked up and bought wood hoops this last time.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Big mistake. I already need a new drum kit. They're cracking everywhere.
Yeah.
They come out of tune every song. Like, big mistake.
I'm really hard on my snare. I play country music, and I'm really hard on my snare.
You should be.
But
fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And
rim shots, baby.
Sometimes I'll just, like, go to do a show and just not tune it because I just don't think about it. You know, I'm just like, all right, let's go. And I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
I'm, like, in between songs. Like
a drummer not tuning to the room, too, because the room matters. It's just like, oh, God, dude, you got to fucking crank those keys, baby.
Yeah, the sound dude's like, what is going on?
Uh-huh.
Do you even work here? Do you even play drums?
I play big boomy drums, so they're tuned low.
Yeah.
But if you get in a big open room, it sounds like,
yes.
It can't, so you have to tune it up to, get the boom. Yeah, you got to get the boom in.
Yeah.
Pro tip there for all you kiddos that aren't tuning to the room, do that. I mean, I know if it's on the fly, like if you're in the middle, you're kind of just fucked. But if you get sound check, tune your shits.
Kurt, tune to the room.
Tune your camera, Kurt.
Absolutely.
Actually, he does, yeah. Firing off on all the f-stops and the whatnots.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
White balance.
White balance, f-stop, c-stop.
Star transition.
Walmart. I love photography. Good night, Kurt. It's all about video now. Fuck photos, dude. Photos are dead, bro.
Hey, there were so many photographers at Tixie Chicks back there. You know, because they'll stand by the sound booth, kind of, like because there's an open space down there.
They're shooting down the line.
There were so many. There were so many.
I don't have a lot of lens.
I want to be the motherfucking photographer on stage. That's the dude making the money.
It was at Dixie Chicks. It was a girl, and she was doing her job.
Absolutely.
She was running around like crazy.
Yeah. And those stages are massive. You ever been on a real like a big time stage?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fucking like.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they are so much bigger than you think.
Yeah. It doesn't look like people are standing 30 feet apart,
yeah,
but they are.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, that's an 80-foot stage. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you look to a bass player or something for chords as a guitarist or something, you know, it's like,
yeah. Oh yeah, it's the 4. Shit. Yeah.
The drummer's like back there on like basically a back.
The drummer ain't nobody.
Just put them.
Fuck him. See you later, dog.
Yeah. It don't matter.
We can't hear you anyway. That's why we have monitors.
The first time I was ever put on a riser was at the Village. And I thought I was fucking hot shit, dude.
Hey, dude.
I was up like 16 inches, baby, and I was just like...
That riser was the biggest pain in my fucking ass.
Yeah.
Every time we had to move that thing, everyone was just like, because bands would bring in their own. It's like, come on, dude, just use the one, because it's solid wood.
Yeah.
Old wood, too. That thing was built in like the 70s.
Yeah.
It's like, it weighs so much. Please, God, just use this one. Well, ours is aluminum, and it's got the foot cups. You're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, nightmare fuel, but it was tight.
Yeah, it was tight. It was tight.
tight.
I thought I was hot shit up there, dude.
I have a real one now. I have like an aluminum one.
Yeah.
It's like super nice. I want to put it up at Vino's. Like I feel like Vino's could use a drum riser. It'd be sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just being on the floor kind of stinks a little, as a drummer. Being up is cool.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they fuck up and they make the drum riser too damn big and it's half the fucking stage.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the band who's actually moving have no room. Oh, the Rev Room drum riser has been too big the whole time. They built that and went, cool, no one has any room.
I think Sticky's is too big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, when they take I didn't even know the Stickies one was removable.
Oh,
I went there one day and it was gone and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Why would you ever have this up here?
Like it leaves like 3 feet in front of the drum set for people to walk around.
And what Lame Johnny, we play in the front. So the only time we ever played Stickies, we put our drum kit in that little gap.
Yeah. So I played with another band there, and they were like, we're not moving our drum set. You have to put your drum set on the floor.
Dude.
And down there. And I said, I'm absolutely not doing it. I said, I'm either playing your drum set or you're moving your shit right now.
Yep.
You know
I'll go
what?
home.
They let me play their drum set.
That's right.
I was like, I'm not going to hit this thing any fucking harder than you, I promise.
Yep.
I get it, dude. Your own drum set, it's your baby. Some people,
whatever. You don't got to be a fucking dick about it.
Some people treat it like their child. I was like, bro, I promise you, I am playing blues. I'm not. I'm not going to do anything to this drum set that you're not doing.
That's right. First off, it's a device that's made to be hit with wood bats,
right.
like tiny wooden bats. It's gonna have something happen to it.
I've always been super easygoing about that shit. Like if somebody needs to play my drum set at a show or something. Fucking go ahead.
Oh, if you need to play mine, there's no way you're going to do what I do to my drum kit.
Absolutely.
But when people are like, well, we're going to share a drum kit, and I'm like that meme. Sure about that?
You sure?
You sure about that?
You ever had a 14-inch
I'm going to fucking break your snare in half.
Crash, broke right in fucking half?
I have done that.
Yeah.
20-inch, actually.
One time, I got one of those. I went to Guitar Center and got one of them I can't remember what you call them, but those fancy cymbals with the holes in them. They got holes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Juanita's and like the third song,
broke it.
I put a drumstick right through one of them holes.
That's right.
Broke that motherfucker right in half.
Yep.
I was like, oh, all right.
Those are the dumbest ass. They're for accents. You're supposed to just a little bit, a flourish.
Yeah, fucked that thing. I tried to hit it like a slash.
The wood stick was stronger than the metal.
Absolutely.
The very, very thin metal plate with holes in it. Yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah. And then I was like, I broke a cymbal. I'm so hardcore,
That I just spent $200 on.
Oh, my God, dude. Yeah. That's
have you priced drum shit lately, sir? Within the last, 6 months?
No, I haven't.
It's $50 to skin a snare drum now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we bought a cable and a roll of tape. $87.
Sometimes I wish I played flute.
I wanted 15-inch hi-hats, right? $500 now.
Yeah.
$500.
My first rude awakening was
unbelievable.
Was when I was like 16. I was like, I need all new cymbals.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to it wasn't even Guitar Center. It was like some music shop in Hot Springs.
Oh, I can't remember. God only knows.
What it was called. But I went in and I was just like, I want some new cymbals, And they're like, what do you need? And I was like, this. And they're like, well, that's like $700. And I was like, what? like, what are you talking about? I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's one cymbal.
Yeah,
that won't even get you a set of cymbals. That'll get you one cymbal.
And I was looking at Piesty. Yeah.
German
that's
fuckers.
That's what I was wanting. I was like, I want Piesty. And they were like, oh, well then that's like fucking $3,000. And I was like, oh, okay.
You're looking at that John Bonham collection.
I guess I'm getting fucking Sabian.
Oh, I'm getting the fucking, what is that shit called? The MCS.
I bought a drum set one time that already had the cymbals with it, and the cymbals were called tornadoes or something like that, and it was just like aluminum foil. Yeah. I was like, what is this?
Dude, I remember Sabian tried that shit once. They tried aluminum cymbals.
Yeah.
They were like, you can bend them and they'll fold right back out. It was unbelievable, right?
Cool.
You could sit and fold it like a taco and let it go and it would go right back into its shape.
Awesome.
Bro, that shit didn't even last a year.
Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck no. It's aluminum cymbals. They had a bell and everything. Sounded like absolute shit.
I have my ride. I've had my ride for like 20 years.
Damn.
Because I started drumming when I was 5.
Yeah.
So my ride, I've had it for like 20 years.
Still going?
It's still going.
Unbelievable.
I've cleaned it like every 5 years.
Every 3 years, I got to get a new one.
I don't know the brand. I don't know. I've had it for like 5 years, and I can't let it go. It probably sounds like shit. I'm just used to it. I've had it forever.
I've switched over to the Dream because they're like less than, and they have a buyback program. They'll give you $1 per inch.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good deal.
$1 an inch.
Yeah,
for a cymbal. And I have bags of cymbals. Yeah, and they'll take anything. So the next set of cymbals I get might just be free.
I bought one time I bought a China, and then I went to sell
I
went to sell my drum set, and they were like, "We're not buying it unless you sell me that China."
Are you serious?
And I was so sad because I really liked that China.
Which one was it?
Oh God,
was it Sabian or Zildjian or?
I believe it was Zildjian.
Zildjian.
I'm pretty sure it was Zildjian.
Zildjian makes a good one.
And I was like, oh God,
big. Yeah.
I thought I was fucking. I think Killswitch has a song that's like that. Like they use the China through the whole song. God, I can't remember. Anyways.
We're bad. Where's your event at? We're so bad.
My event. Oh man, my event is in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
August 19th.
August 19th, Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's at the Hotel Hot Springs. That's what it's called, the Hotel Hot Springs.
Yeah.
It's a big fancy hotel right next to the Arlington.
Yeah.
They have a fancy off every now and then. It's another hotel that's like Al Capone stayed here.
Oh, he stayed everywhere around here.
Syphilis.
Yeah. Oh, all the evil people used to come here and do not evil shit. It's like the one place they didn't kill people.
all the gangsters that were murderers and drug dealers.
It was a neutral zone.
Yeah. Hot Springs was Poland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All the gangsters came here to be nice.
They had to get we got to take care of business, you know. We're not making the pizza. We're not going to kill each other.
Have you ever thought about what Arkansas would be like?
Oh, man.
Like
probably.
If they embraced it,
you know, yeah, but now they have a city of mole people, so maybe I don't want that.
Who has a city of mole people?
Vegas.
Oh,
you don't know about this?
Like underground?
Yes.
Oh God.
Vegas has.
Just like, okay.
Oh no! But I don't know how they built that in a desert and it worked. It's the same thing with Dubai. You just inject money into the thing and then it just magically.
Yeah, those two cities have unlimited.
Dubai was like, it's 120 degrees and it's just dirt, and they were like, all right, let's just.
It was like the guy.
Let's build a $5,000 trillion city.
He was like last ditch effort. I'm going to lose it. You know, I think it was like what do they call them, sultans or whatever? I don't know what they call them over the king. He was like, we got to do something, and just started fucking building shit. And then lo and behold, boom, one of the dopest cities
over there. Put the tallest building on the planet.
That's right.
And they were like,
and then right beside that, put an indoor snow skiing resort.
Yep.
You can go snow skiing in Dubai, and it's like. The footage, I don't know what it's like in person, clearly, but the footage makes it seem like it's so goddamn big, you can't tell you're in a building skiing down a fucking mountain.
I can't even.
It looks insane
My
in
brain
there.
can't even process that. I think the biggest building I've ever been is Walmart. That's still hard to concept.
Now that's a video. You in Dubai?
Hey guys.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, I'm thrifting in Dubai.
Yeah, I just had a heart attack.
Only that $100 will get you very far.
Yeah.
Dude, it won't get you out of the parking lot, dude.
It would be the parking money. You'd be like, here you go.
All right, we're going back. You just get back on the plane and go the fuck home.
This yard sale has valet parking. Yeah.
Is that a Lamborghini? Sir.
Please park my Subaru.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Please park my Subaru.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Hot Springs Hotel.
Hotel Hot Springs.
Damn it. I had it backwards.
But whenever I figured that place out, they gave me a good price. They're super, super accommodating. They're very, very nice.
I was going to ask if you had to rent it or not.
Yeah, I had to rent it, but they're super accommodating. They because I only rented it for 8 hours, and I was like, that's not enough time for vendors to get in and out.
No.
They were like, we'll give you 2 hours on the front and the back for free. So I got it for 12 hours.
Oh, dope.
And they're letting me go in the day before and set
Map
everything
it
up.
out.
Yep.
Oh, shout out to them. That's awesome.
They're super, super accommodating. And
nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, no, you build a rapport with that. You keep that shit there.
Yeah.
It's a good working relationship is what that is.
And I'm using their main ballroom, but they have like 2 other smaller ballrooms. So like if I need to expand next year, I might just rent out more rooms at the same place.
Dude, that's what happened with the horror convention in Texas.
Yeah.
They used that place till they just couldn't.
So
cramming 12,000 fucking people in that tiny little room.
So I went last year and
to the new spot?
I went this year to the new spot. I went last year. Last year was their last year at the old spot.
Yeah.
So they honored VIP tickets that were bought from 2019 until 2023 or 2022.
Whoa.
Because a lot of people didn't go because of COVID.
Right.
So they were like, we'll honor your ticket up until the 2022 show.
It must have been the most ignorant thing.
Bro, it was like... Remember, okay,
I went the year before COVID and you couldn't move.
This is the closest. This is the closest thing I can compare it to, like Edge Fest, up to the stage.
There's just
whenever fucking Seven Dust is playing or something.
That's right.
It was the whole building, everything. You couldn't move an inch, dude.
Unbelievable.
We were breaking so many fire codes that if a fireman walked in there, he would have had a heart attack. They moved it to the Irving Convention Center.
That's it.
It was fantastic.
Yep.
Everything was great. There's plenty of room.
And you can actually leave and get food because you're not stuck in a fucking airport.
Yep. Yeah.
I might go. I wasn't gonna go, but then my buddy goes every year, and he was like, "Dude, it was fucking great." I was like, "All right, I might go next year."
When I ran into you there that one time, it was just I hadn't seen you in like I don't know, like 7 or 8 years,
which is a long time.
And I was just like
in my brain,
I was like, Corey, and you're like, "What's up, dude?" And I was like, "What are you doing?" And you're just like, And then like my wife was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "This is dude that like I used to like go to his shows, and he was his old lady is friends with my sister."
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. It was just weird. I was who? Like, don't worry.
Fucking
about
lifetime ago.
Don't worry about it.
It really was now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really was. Me and Kaylee have been together almost 16 years now.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. Why'd you say it like that? That's so funny.
Yeah.
That Kevin Hart, Don Cheadle shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Why'd you say it like that?
I've been with Shelby since 2011.
That's awesome.
We met.
Ain't Love Grand.
We met at Hastings. Just like me and Kurt.
Hastings, Benton. Dude, Hastings and Benton. The Village, I cried. Because I was there when we locked the doors last time. I cried. I was a bubbling baby. I teared up when they were like the Hastings last day. I went.
Oh, so they were doing fill up a trash bag of movies for like I think it was like $30 or something. We left for 5 bags.
Oh my god.
We went there.
It couldn't have been good shit, right?
Absolutely not.
No.
It was
pilfered by that point.
We got the whole horror section. And it was like and we watched it all. And it was like and a lot of it was like movies that like literally just like film students had made. It was just like
they were just in there.
Yeah, just so much like weird, just odd stuff.
I love that place.
Stuff
so
that
much.
Probably like
Do you think anything like that could ever exist again? Is that something that just is just gone from our society?
I don't.
We're kind of bouncing back.
Like because it was like what malls were like back in the 80s and 90s, early 90s, but in one place.
Go to the mall, but in one.
Yeah. You could see from across the way, oh fuck, Billy's here, and run over.
I don't think it could exist in smaller towns like Benton. I mean, Benton's blown up a little bit, but I think
look at all these flea markets and stuff that exist. That stuff's not even curated. Like it's just random shit.
When people come from out of state to Arkansas, other YouTubers, when they come here, it blows their mind how many flea markets that we have. They're like, why do y'all have so many flea markets? And I'm like, I don't know. It's always been like this. I don't know.
Dude, there are flea markets that I've gone to my entire life, and they're still open to this day. And I'm like, how? Some of the shit they're selling is shit I remember seeing in there when I was a fucking kid.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sue's
$40.
Yeah, exactly.
Sue's Pawn Shop
Dude, it's a fucking time machine.
Oh my god, dude.
Sue's Pawn Shop.
It's like Sling Blade in there. It's like there's stuff that's just been there my entire life.
There's a guitar in there, I swear to God, was there when I started playing guitar.
Yeah.
20 whatever the fuck years ago.
Yeah.
It's still there to this day. Same price they want. It'll sell someday. And they're all old as fuck behind the counter now.
I go in there and catch them slipping on video games.
Do you?
Because they don't know.
No, they don't know.
No, it's like if it's like an Xbox game, they're
and
like
they just stack them up too.
and like put them on the thing. Yeah.
Blu-rays too. They got hella Blu-rays.
Yeah. I catch them slipping all the time.
Movies are like free.
They basically are. I mean,
It's wild to think about.
it makes me so mad because
They're just like, take it.
That's right. It's $1. You're like, this was a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, I had a yard sale a while back, and I was doing DVDs for 50 cents each and Blu-rays for $1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's what it is. Sad, man.
Most of those will probably buy for like.
Oh hell yeah!
Shelby still buys boutique Blu-rays. There's like companies that put out obscure stuff, like they transfer it over to Blu-rays and stuff, and she spends some money on those. But those, because they're boutique, most of them hold their value.
Do they?
Yeah, luckily, because we've had to resell a lot of them.
Right? Yeah. Well, I get you. I've only got a handful of things that I'm holding on to. I just found out we had Amy Alt on.
Oh yeah,
and she does clothing. Vintage clothing. My corn shirt. It's $300 shirt.
Yeah.
It's worth $300 fucking dollars. I bought it for $25 in 9th grade. What the fuck? Why? It's been sitting in a dresser my whole life. I wore it to school and then it, got fat and it didn't fit anymore.
Retro Rick has a shirt. God, what was it? I can't remember what it is, but it's an all over print, single stitch.
All over prints are the best.
The comp on it, he wears it all the time. The comps on it on eBay are like $2,600.
Get the fuck out of here!
I can't. Yeah, with purple on it. I can't remember what it is. It might be a Jordan shirt.
And he's just strutting around in it?
Oh yeah, he just wears it. Yeah,
it.
I mess with him. I'll be like, "You think anybody knows you're wearing a $2,600 shirt?" Like,
it don't say Gucci on it.
The meme of like the dude saying in the corner, it's like they don't.
They don't know I'm wearing a almost $3,000 shirt.
That's right. Well, if you're not arrogant with the what's that brand? Supreme puts their name on a brick.
Yeah,
and
I'm not a
hype
beast. I just like old stuff.
Hype beast.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what it's called. Yeah, I'm not a hot beast. I just like old crap.
Do you find it weird talking to the camera alone?
I used to.
Okay.
I'm a lot more comfortable with it now.
I got to get there.
I'm a lot more comfortable with it now.
I dodge it.
I have
looking at something.
I have a don't know what to do with my hands problem. Because I talk.
What are you doing, Ricky?
Yeah. You just put them down your side. But I talk like this. Whenever I'm talking to the camera, I talk like I'm throwing stuff at it, and then I'll catch myself doing that too much, and I'm like I need to not be ADD for a little bit.
Because we'll talk about it sometimes. Like there's a YouTube personality, and it's akin to like the 1940s radio personality.
Yeah.
Nobody actually talks like this. It's just something they do. They threw it on. Dude. It was all perpetrated. See, that's not real.
I have a YouTube.
Welcome, WXCR420.
I have a YouTube accent.
What's up, YouTube?
It's like, hey guys, how's it going? Like, I don't talk like that.
It's kind of Valley-esque,
I try not to sound like a hillbilly so much.
Oh, you try to erase the southernness from the.
I don't consciously do it. It just happens, But it's
like it's the medium forces it on you.
Yeah.
It's like some weird goblin just in your ear, just like, you don't want to sound stupid, do you?
Don't sound uneducated. They know you dropped out of high school.
You're an idiot. Nobody likes you.
I dropped out of high school to go on tour.
Fuck yeah, you did. As you should. Fuck high school.
We played 3 shows and went back home.
Good. You still haven't used that fucking degree either.
Absolutely not, dude.
No, fuck that thing.
And I have a great job.
My mom asked me, because I wanted to do the same fucking thing, and my mom asked, please graduate. Fine. I did. It came in an envelope, because I didn't go to graduation, because fuck them.
Yeah.
So I got mine in an envelope. I took it from school to her, threw it on her desk, went, hope it was worth it, and then did a donut out of the parking lot in my awesome hot rod truck. Fuck this shit. I've never even seen my high school diploma. I don't even know what color it is. I don't know what it looks like, still to this day.
So
when she dies, I'm going to find it, and I'm going to fucking throw it in the river.
Oh, you don't want to look at it?
No. I want to die not seeing that fucking thing. It's on a mission of mine.
I went and I did not do too good in school, which was another reason why I was like, that was another reason why I was like,
same.
I was like, I don't care. I'll go on tour. And
I'll be rich and famous. Fuck you.
Here
we are, buddy.
Yeah, for
we
real,
did
dude.
Cheers.
My dreams are not crushed at all.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I'm not crying.
Don't make me catch you again, you little fucker. You lived once.
I went after the tour ended, and I came back. I was like, I guess I'll get my GED.
We call that a run.
Yeah. Yeah. I went. I was like, I guess I'll get my GED. I got the second highest score in the class.
Yeah.
And it was like, it took me like 45 minutes. It was so easy. I was like, oh. I was like, I could have dropped out at 16 and done this.
Yeah, I could have just done this the whole time.
That's
it. And wait, it's the same?
The exact same.
It means the same thing?
Yeah.
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 Poop on it.
Drop out of school, kids.
No, don't drop out of school, but 10th, 11th grade, if you're feeling something different, go.
Yeah.
Follow your dreams.
Yeah.
You need at least till 9th, I feel.
Yeah.
They're still teaching you some usable shit. And then once you get to the thing and you realize you're like, this ain't for me, okay.
Yeah.
Make your escape plan.
Imagine if school taught you
how to escape.
actual shit, though.
They do now. Hey, we missed it.
Yeah.
They have real, life shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to put my brother's... my wife's brother in school because he was too young and he's a fuck up.
Yeah.
He is a fuck up, so I'm not saying anything out of tune. He fucked me.
Right.
But I put him in school, was trying to do the right thing, and they offered so much stuff. So classes, I was like, where the fuck was this?
Yeah, I wish I would have known how to get a loan on a car.
Anything life.
Or
more than just add, subtract. Please God, tell me how to balance a checkbook. In my day, balance a checkbook. Pay taxes. Any life skill, please, you want to throw my way, please.
I didn't learn anything about taxes.
Didn't learn a fucking thing about that.
It's not balance a checkbook and shit like that, but taxes, that word was never even...
Dude, the most we got was plastic money, and they would teach us how to be 4 quarters is $1. That was 3rd grade. That's the last thing I learned about money in school.
Yeah.
But also, I was a pretty bad student, so fuck them.
Oh, yeah, I was a piece of shit.
I was doing crimes. I wanted to do fun shit with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Blow shit up and shoot it and make bombs and do that and blah, blah,
to
blah.
your
blah,
toys?
blah, blah, blah.
blow them
well,
up.
sometimes more than that.
Right.
Sometimes Walmart shopping carts in the middle of a parking lot. Sometimes not. I didn't do it. And that crime was already atoned for, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Yeah, somebody went to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Blew it in half. This shit was awesome. I'll tell you in a little bit. And it involves pee.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The tales you will tell.
Dude, I got some wicked stories. Anyway.
Can you leak any people who will be at your show?
Ooh. Well, yeah. Well, when does this come out?
It comes out next Tuesday.
What's next Tuesday? The 2nd?
Something like that.
24th is Monday. The 4th. So this will be... So when this drops, it'll be what? 2 weeks away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The 8th.
Oh. So a week away? When this drops, how many weeks until the event?
It'll be not the coming up weekend, but the next week.
So 2 weeks.
Okay.
Roughly. Week
so there is a YouTuber. His name's Retro Wolf 88. He's going to be there. He's a smaller dude. He's got 12,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's it. Just a pesky 12,000.
He did a video series where he bought the entire North American GameCube collection, and then he sold it for $22,000.
Holy fuck!
He's doing it again. He's
just the same collection.
He's rebuying He's just doing it again. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but he makes some awesome shit. He's gonna be there.
I hope it was a celebrity he sold it to, or someone with that. Sounds like a lot of fucking money to just drop.
It was Retro Rick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. yeah. Whenever Retro Rick opened up his game store, he brought it up there and sold it to him. $22,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
I mean, the entire collection, that's got to be pretty valuable.
Yeah, and there's some high-end...
You would have loved this school I was just at.
Yeah?
Dyersburg, Tennessee. GameCubes and PlayStation 2s in every room.
For what?
For the kids. It was for little children.
Well, beat them kids up and take them.
Oh, dude, they had like old ass Apple computers. I was like, I know these are worth something.
Oh man, dude,
because they were so fucking old. Yeah. I can't believe they would turn on.
Yeah. Yeah,
I remember this from my childhood.
There's some games that you can only play on those kinds of computers, and those computers are highly sought after.
I fucking reasons. knew. I told Will, I was like, dude, we should fucking be like asking him, like, hey, what do you want for this shit? It's just in a box, most of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go to the IT room.
That's better than the other Tennessee school.
That one was fucking fuck that. That's all we talked about the whole time was how bad it was.
Yeah.
These were dope. Honestly, for being such like a Nowhereville, we were basically, no one knows where the fuck Dyersburg, Tennessee is.
Right.
Awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, the other one was in Memphis, and it was the worst.
The worst.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, GameCubes and shit everywhere. So that makes sense. But it would be a heaven for somebody like you.
GameCubes hit hard right now. They sell like hotcakes.
I bet.
Yeah. Pretty much any kind of Nintendo system sells really good, except Wii. Wii's don't sell good.
Well, it was a flop then, and I guess it's
a flop now.
Yeah.
There's some great games for Wii.
Listen, Mario Maker 1 is god tier shit.
Yeah.
And I love that thing, but I get where people are coming from.
There's a lot of Wiis out there. There's
so many. It was so bought.
Every single
why?
I walked in and said, "This one's only $200."
Why? Yeah, why?
Do you have a Nintendo?
Yep.
That's right. That's a Nintendo. Yeah.
So that dude's gonna be there, and he's. So is it Boost? They're all just selling stuff. Everything's just a sell thing. Nothing's like a
sell thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no like meetup situation.
Not yet.
Okay.
No. Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna be there. I got quite a few that I'm in talks with. I just gotta make sure I can. The Arkansas picker will not be there. Just kidding. I'll be there.
Shit, dude.
And I kind of feel weird about it. Because I'm in Photoshop making announcements for all these people. Like, do I gotta make one for myself?
Yes.
It's gonna be weird. Like,
just put
the Arkansas picker's gonna be there.
Knees over it.
Yeah, me. Come see me. That's another thing. I was talking about going to that. I went to that convention down there when I had my old YouTube channel, and like those two people knew me, and I thought it was so crazy. Whenever I go to a retro game convention, like people take pictures with me. And I only have 6,000 subscribers. That is so weird to me.
I like how you say only. Like I would fucking kill for 6,000 subscribers. That's so awesome.
It's just, but
you're looking at like the other shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm a small fry. Like
if I looked at other podcasters, I should go home every night and cry.
Because that's like the biggest. That's the biggest video game convention on the East Coast. And when they invited me to come out there, I was like, "Are you serious?" And they were like, "Yeah, yeah." They were like, "Yeah, man." And I was like, "Okay." And then like people would be like, "Hey, are you the Arkansas picker? Can I get a picture with you?" And it's just like, it's like, yeah, it's weird.
Seventh person that did it, he was like $5.
It's extremely humbling.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Nothing's more humbling than, can I have your autograph, or hey, can we do a selfie?
Somebody bought something from me, and in the eBay notes they said, "Will you sign it?" And I emailed them back, and I was just like, "Are you absolutely sure?" And they were like, "Yeah, sign the label." And I was like, "The label? Like that's you can't undo that. Like if I sign the label to a cartridge,
it's now worthless.
Like that's it."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, I'm like I guess they had like a." They had like a collage of like stuff that they've bought from YouTubers, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna sign the fuck out of this thing," and I did.
Wild.
Yeah,
that's cool though.
It's super weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And humbling all at the same time.
Yeah.
Don't you live stream your eBay stuff?
I live stream on YouTube like once a week, sometimes twice.
Where like you're sticking stuff, like you're going through things.
It's literally me doing what I would do every day at home, anyways. I just live stream it. It's me researching stuff, pricing it, and I usually got about 15 to 20 people in there on average, just hanging out.
That's awesome.
Just saying.
The hangout's my favorite.
Oh, dude, it's because used to it was like me playing a video game and talking to people.
Right.
Now me going through stuff and talking to people.
Right.
I like it a lot more because
they can bring up what you're talking about. Yeah. It's just a conversation.
Because usually it's just we're literally just talking about the video game or just whatever. I love this system I got now. Bro, you're breaking out the Pats?
Is it? Want it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No.
You can have it.
I'm trying to quit.
Trying to quit.
I'm not. That's why.
I was like, why?
That's why.
Paps is fucking awesome.
I remember.
Look at this haircut. I ain't trying to quit nothing.
One of the last shows I went to in downtown, they had Pats just 30-pack just lined up on the wall.
Oh, absolutely.
And they were like, I think it was like $1.
I was gonna say they did dollar Paps.
They were like $1, and like sometimes it was just like you can just go get a hot one off the wall, you know. So and like $1. Yeah.
We got 30 packs of them.
Oh yeah.
This shit was so cheap back then.
Yeah.
Like now, I think these are $1 a piece, like to buy.
Yeah.
Everything's gotten so expensive, and back then it was just like, oh, Paps, oh, that's free.
Yeah.
Now, that wall cost us $50.
Yeah, 30 packs like $7.
Literally. I miss those days.
Now it's Frio. Frio's the cheap beer now.
Ooh, have you had that?
I've never had a Frio.
Don't.
It looks angry.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It tastes fucked up. I don't know what's in that, but like it must be like melted bits of plastic. Something crazy's in that beer. It's so bad. It's so bad. You know,
broken bits of plastic.
It's I've never. So you know how like sometimes you'll taste something or smell something, and you're like, oh, that smells like the taste of X, or that tastes like the smell of this.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck's in that.
Yeah.
There's nothing comparable to that.
That's bad.
It's fucked up.
That's pretty bad.
So, like, your brain's like, maybe don't drink this one.
Like, it's not like hops or
wheat.
No.
It's like the rust. They bought rusted containers to brew this in, and that just seeped into the bullshit. This is what, so bad batches of shit, that's where this came from.
Yeah.
They went, Anheuser-Busch went, well, we're fucking up like 30 batches a month. Let's just package that.
Package it. Mm-hmm.
It's like already spoiled hops, or, the mildew, this shit was covered in mildew. Brew that.
Yeah.
And we call that Frio because it's free for us.
Yeah.
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 We claimed it on insurance, but we're still going to brew it and pass it on to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Frio tastes like.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had one.
Don't.
Try beer, kids.
I'm just kidding. Someone's definitely going to be like, Frio's fine.
Fucking love Frios.
Love
you
Frio.
guys are pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must live near where I live, which is in the woods.
Yep. In a cabin.
Close. Yeah.
I have a question for you. What happened to Whatnot? That's still a thing?
Whatnot is still a thing, and it's pretty popular. I did Whatnot for like 3 months, pretty consistently. I did it once a week.
So what's Whatnot for the people who don't know? Because I totally know.
Whatnot,
Whatnot
is an auction app where you go live. It's like
Twitch.
It's like Twitch mixed with eBay, but it's live.
Hey, I got $5 over here. $5 going with $7.
I say, here I go. I got this Goonies thing, and I'm
Chunk Funko.
I'm selling it for. I'm starting bids at $1.
Okay.
And then I put 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds.
You can do 10 seconds, 20
Whoa.
seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes. I always did quick stuff. 30 seconds, blah blah blah. Start at $1, gets up to $7. There you go, $7 sold it. And you can do that, and that is a place where you can go. You can sell stuff fast. There's a lot of people on there, but I did it for, like I said, I did it for like 3 months, and then I started doing conventions. So then I started hoarding my inventory.
Gotcha.
To do conventions. So I just kind of quit doing Whatnot. Whatnot's extremely popular still. They dump a lot of money into sponsorships, and they get celebrities to come on there. They had like,
that's good to know, man. I feel like we've had a couple of resellers on. That'd be an app they should definitely, for unsold shit.
They had like 3 people from the office on a live stream one time selling like pops and stuff. Yeah.
You fucking imagine Jim is on there like, hey, I know I'm a famous movie director now.
Buy John Krasinski here.
Yeah, John Krasinski, that's it.
Director of The Quiet Place.
Buy my Funko Pop.
Buy this Funko Pop.
It's of me.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I mean, cool story. Like, I bought John Krasinski's Funko from John Krasinski on this crazy app.
Yeah. They do, I don't get into this, but they do, like, NFTs, too. So you can, like, get on there and sell NFTs and stuff.
Boo.
Yeah, I could care less.
That was the weirdest shit that ever happened.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean screenshots will fuck your whole industry up? Oops.
Sorry about this JPEG. Justin Bieber bought an NFT for like $500,000 or something, and they checked the marketplace a while back, and it's worth on the marketplace it's like $50. Like that's how hard it's crashing.
It's worth more because it's owned by him than its value.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
like the fact that he owns it might add a couple dollars.
It's binary code. Like,
get the fuck out of here.
Who cares? Yeah.
They'll never figure that out. There's always going to be someone that can steal your shit.
Oh,
always.
Yeah. You know how a lot of them got ripped off? Wallet inspectors. And I'm saying that as a joke, but like people would come by and they'd be like, hey, we want to make sure the mint on your NFT is adequate. So just give us your information and we'll mint it and make sure everything's good. And then they would just like they would just steal it. And like literally it was like, hey, we're the wallet inspector. Can we check out all your stuff? And they're like, yeah, here you go. And then like, yoink, we lost.
There's not shit you can do.
Oh yeah, we lost these monkeys that we spent $500,000 on. And
I mean.
Did you hear about like the YouTube scam for a while that was going around?
What?
YouTube.
Where you could basically you can log into someone else's YouTube, their email address to yours.
Oh yes.
You own that account now.
Yes, that happened to original Twitter too. The very first version, you could pretend if you put @ and then their thing, it would look like they tweeted it. Every time I got in big time trouble, like court case trouble over it.
Damn.
Yeah.
No.
They had to fix of course the picture thing was going to go awry. Like real art, all it was the art community trying to do what the art community does, which is just hide millions of dollars from millionaires for taxes. That's all the fucking reason anything's worth anything.
I miss the Twitter shirts.
And it's like, what the fuck were they thinking? Dude, I can just go on my phone. Now I got the monkey too, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but you don't own it.
I don't need to,
bro.
I can make it my profile picture.
You don't understand because you don't understand.
Okay? Yeah, you don't understand. They were hoping everyone was fucking just that dumb. Like we don't already know what they're doing with art to begin with.
Oh yeah.
You know, like no one's clued into the fact that y'all are just using this to scoop money around.
So a while back,
fucking bunch of Muppets.
So if you get a game and it's in perfect condition, you can get it graded. You send it to this company, they grade it, send it back in a plastic case.
I know about this. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody did that with Super Mario 64 a while back. It was a sealed copy, never been opened.
Damn.
So they sent it in, they got it graded, it came back like a 9.5. I think the highest you can get is like a 9.7 or something like that. Yeah. So that sold on an auction site for $1.5 million. Bro, it was like one of the biggest scandals in retro gaming in a long time.
Because, it wasn't real?
Well, it was money laundering. But since that happened...
I thought someone just put some saran wrap on it and heat.
No, it was real. Everything was legit. But
they drove the price up on purpose to move the money around.
The auction company had a big stake in this and really needed it. So yeah. And it was a big
physical
deal.
Goods are always going to be.
It was like everybody on Twitter one day. This copy of Mario 64 sold for $1.5 million, and everybody in the retro gaming community is like,
we buy those every day for like $80.
It's worth a lot of money. But not that much. No. I mean, before that, 20,000 maybe.
I mean, still,
that's still a lot of money
for a game. That's crazy.
But whenever that happened, everybody was like, "They're fucking it up." Because they're
driving the rates up.
Now people think their copy of Mario 64 is fucking worth $1 million. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Pokemon cards. It's
eat the rich.
Heyo. Burn it down, baby. Now you're speaking my language.
Weren't people mad at the grading company for a while about something similar to that, or was that?
There's like two different big grading companies, and one of them, I can't remember which one, they got in a lot of trouble for inflating costs.
Is this just games, or this the same people that does the cards too?
They do cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Cards. Yeah.
Got the red with the line with the box, and there's all the little got the number on the side. That's who I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of,
there's PSA. Then there's one called WADA. There's another one.
WADA.
WADA just does.
Maybe.
I don't know. So I'm asking. We're asking the hard-hitting questions
right.
here. It's supposed to be just us talking, but
some sort of scandal with WADA.
But you're in like a thing where we're just genuinely curious, so we're like asking a lot of
right.
questions on
and
this
I don't know all the
episode.
answers, so I'm just gonna nod my head.
Yes.
Yes. Video games.
YouTube.
YouTube's
fucking. I love YouTube. It's so confusing. And conventions. I'll be there. That sounds fun as shit.
Just come hang out, man.
What is the time frame? Like 8 in the morning to 8 at night?
We're doing 10 to 5.
10 to 5.
$5 at the door. Kids get in free.
Kids get him free?
Super easy, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I want it to be super accessible.
That's past accessible by today's standards.
Yeah, because
that's amazing.
Because I'm making, as long as I sell all my booths, then my venue's paid for, and anything that comes to the door will be profit.
Right.
So I'm not. If 100 people come through the door, that's like $500, and that's completely
awesome.
fine with me. I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I just want it to really happen for the
What have you done
community.
promotional wise?
I put out a Facebook ad. I bought. Everything's coming in this week, but I bought thousands of flyers, posters, a banner, and then I'm coming on this podcast.
QR codes. Hey man, I'm you got to do the media run. Yeah, we have tens of hundreds, tens of hundreds. It's hundreds.
Yeah.
Hey man, we're in the hundreds now, baby.
Yeah.
We skating through.
Well, and y'all stayed. There was a podcast boom during COVID, and then everybody was like, everybody can do a podcast.
Right.
And then they all tried, and then they all shit the bed.
Well, it's just like anything.
Yeah.
You think you want to. It's like, I could have failed. We were pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I think I started in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like.
I think if this would have started during COVID,
it might have, but who knows? I like doing it.
Yeah.
It didn't matter that no one was coming. I used to play in bands where no one would come, and I would spend thousands of dollars on that shit.
Absolutely.
And I would do unbelievable shit to play in front of nobody and still do it. And I still do that fucking today. Now, I don't play in front of nobody anymore.
Right.
But it took 20 fucking years to get there.
Absolutely.
If it's one thing, I'm ride or die.
Yeah.
And this fucking thing, I'm riding it to the fucking ground, baby.
Hell yeah.
I don't give a fuck if we go down to 0.
Fuck yeah.
Kurt does. He'll be like, hey, man, we're down to 50. I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Fucking out of here.
I can't fucking do
Shit
this.
is less than?
Yeah. I can't fucking do this.
I'm the only one listening.
Yeah. Well, there's no more guests. It's just me ranting. I've gone full crazy.
You and the fly.
I've just got him in some chopsticks. Like, listen here, motherfucker.
You don't own me. I own you. I caught you.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
So are you on track to sell out?
Are your booths?
Oh, absolutely. I have like 4 left.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Which I was the only thing that I was going to be stressed about. This hasn't been very stressful. It's been a little stressful, but not as stressful as I thought it would be. The only thing I was stressed about was, what if I don't sell all my booths? Because that's how I pay for the venue.
Right.
But now I'm like 4 away. Like, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Well, so no matter what, through the door, I mean, you're good. You're broke even either way.
Yeah. The only thing.
That's awesome.
Now, the most important thing to me is to get people in the door so my vendors make money.
Yes.
If my vendors...
That fucks up your growth model.
Well,
if they don't make money, they ain't coming back.
Well, and like quite a few are coming from Texas, and some of them's coming from Mississippi. Like, I want them to make money. I want them to break even.
Do they understand this is the first one?
They know. Yeah. I did.
Because like that, I feel like that in and of itself, like that's a risk.
Yeah.
It's a risk going in.
Yeah. I just want. I want to make sure all my vendors make money. That's very important to me.
That's dope.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna try to make myself a street team to go pass out flyers in like Hot Springs.
Yep.
Because we're gonna be right on Bathhouse Road. So
hit up dude.
I'm gonna walk through there in every store. I'm gonna ask if I can put flyers.
I would hit up all the fucking like.
Yeah, you should go to the mall and
Not the well.
Pretty much every game exchange.
I was gonna say like
Central
those kind
Arkansas
of places, game exchanges,
cool
places where they sell old stuff, used stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up a lot of flea markets.
Flea markets.
Because I've done this for 3 years. I know a lot of flea market owners.
Shit,
and
even
stuff
some
like
permanent yard sale places.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where there's just always shit for sale.
Right.
I feel like that's not a flea market anymore.
What up?
Surprise visits.
Surprise visits. It was Santa Claus.
Santa's real, kids.
He's real,
and he's in this room, and he wears a beanie. Strange.
That is strange. That's weird.
Didn't peg Santa for a beanie guy, but
no,
hey,
he looks more like a fedora.
I pegged Santa.
Fedora.
Is it pegging if it's built in?
Organic pegging.
Clip it. What the fuck? Organic. Is that our hard drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Organic.
Santa's got hard drives. 14 terabytes, y'all. Because these things take up a mountain of space.
Good Lord.
He needed to get 300 gigs.
Uh-huh. It's the best thing. I mean, we have 4 terabytes of shit on that thing, and it's like the little, how much you've used is like down here still.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but 4 terabytes is so much.
That's so much.
It's so much stuff.
Especially just like audio and video.
But we keep it all. We keep the raw files.
Yeah.
We keep the audio files, like, because we have to post 2 separate things. Every card, like for the YouTube thumbnails, the social media thumbnail.
Yeah.
We have all of it back cataloged for damn near every I have every episode on audio for sure.
Yeah.
And the video ones, I think I'm only missing a few because I got in the beginning I was like, just delete it. It's on YouTube.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, but what if
Still download it back.
you can.
Yeah.
So there's only like a handful missing from the video, but that shit adds up so fast.
It does add up so fast.
I cannot fucking believe YouTube exists. How much data that thing must go through in a day.
This was like 6 years ago, so it's way more now. But like 6 years ago, they were like, if you wanted to watch everything continuously, it'd take you 400 years.
Oh my god!
But at that point,
right,
everything that was on. So
nothing added new.
Yeah. So now it's probably like
it's infinity.
Oh yeah.
Because if it takes 400 years, by the time you get to 400 years, what's been added
it's been double, tripled, 10 times, whatever. Yeah.
So it's just until the Earth ends.
Yeah.
It's forever.
So.
Wow.
My next YouTube goal is to finish YouTube. I'm gonna watch everything.
You're just some white-haired old man. Halfway
there. Yeah.
As of 2022, at an estimated total of 300 petabytes.
Which is
petabytes.
300 million terabytes.
300 million terabytes. 300 million terabytes. 300 million gigabytes. And each one of these episodes is like 12.
Wow.
It's good to know we take up such a small chunk.
How long does it take to render the video?
So actually, the way we do it now, it's right now.
Yeah, we're just recording in OBS.
So it makes these dope-ass Sonys, they're just webcams.
Right.
But this process took us a fucking while to figure out. And now, when he hits done, it just bounces, like, it's immediate.
Whenever you start something, then 5 years later, whenever you streamline it, the difference is insane.
So,
it
used to take... That's why I was curious how long your stuff took.
Yeah.
It used to take doing it, which is 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Then it would take me, because I would do it all by myself in the early days. Even when I first started doing it with just my iPhone, it would take me close to 17 hours after to edit everything, because I'd have to chop the audio, because it does this thing called variable frame rate,
right?
Which all small cameras do.
Yeah.
They take frames out, so on a 3-hour podcast, by the time you're at the end, it's 5 minutes off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
So you have to cut and trim and do all this stuff. Dude. It was nightmare fuel. And then we started with the shit, and then even the fucking GoPros, it was a fucking nightmare. And we're just going and going and going, and the GoPros would fall out. They would just quit fucking running.
They started overheating.
And then finally we did this, and now it went from 17 hours plus time, so like a 20-hour process a day, to as soon as he hits done, I can go home, and in 2 hours it can be complete cards, social media posts, everything done in 2 hours. Done.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
From a day to 2 hours.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, streamlining stuff it takes a while to figure everything out.
And honestly, we could probably make it even faster if I wanted to cut out some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
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 Because I do Instagram separate from Facebook, because that way the Meta joins them, that Meta business app.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've.
Yeah.
It doesn't, the stories and stuff, they're not the same.
Yeah.
Because the way Instagram does stories and the way Facebook does stories,
you can't the links don't.
The links don't work. That's right. Yeah, so you have to do them separate.
Yeah.
And also, Meta hates links.
Meta hates links.
Well, and Meta hates links to
everything.
YouTube.
Well, Meta hates you. Yeah. It hates you for existing, even though it wants you to be there forever.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I'm your information cash cow, but you hate me.
That's right.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah. Oh, you went from, your page did good? Not anymore, it doesn't do good. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's Facebook. I'm ready to delete it all. I seriously, every week I contemplate. I'm like, Kurt, do you think we'd be okay without Facebook? We get 6 motherfucking reacts.
Yeah.
Our page does crazy good.
Yeah.
YouTube does well. Instagram does phenomenal.
Yeah.
Everything else does great.
Good metrics.
But Facebook is utter ass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it.
Seems to be our hub.
Yeah.
Oh, Instagram's our hub for sure.
My Instagram's definitely my hard hitter. My Facebook is literally.
I think Facebook's dead.
Facebook is literally there just because I have to. Literally.
Do you? That's my question.
Yeah.
Are we just fucking lying to ourselves because it's been there since we were, in high school or what? Well, I wasn't in high school.
I started my Facebook when I was 14. So
see,
11 years.
I was like 27.
Yeah.
But still, I think we're just lying to ourselves because
I just said 11 years. I'm way older than that.
Yeah.
My math is way off.
Way off.
I forget how old I am. I do.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm like, I'm 23.
Well, behind my eyes, I'm fucking a kid.
Yeah.
I'm still. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember the day when I was telling people like, oh, I've been playing for 15 years, like music, and then I realized it was over 20.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. And then I looked in the mirror. I got crow's feet now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Yep.
Oh shit, it's happening.
We're just inching closer to death.
But my brain isn't.
Yeah.
Dude, I just know I'm going to be pissed off. If I have a deathbed, I'm just going to be mad the whole time. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
This is dumb.
Dude, reincarnation better be fucking real.
I want to be a dog.
Yeah, dude. Like, no concept of it.
Yeah.
Just lights on, lights off.
Yeah.
Good to go.
That movie, The Discovery.
The Discovery?
See that?
That movie will fuck you up. Yeah, you don't have, like, weird mental problems, do you? Because don't watch it if you do.
Not that I know of.
Okay. The movie will fuck you up.
Stuff's been coming up lately.
He watches Discovery. He's like, well, what's happening, bro? He's schizophrenic now. You did it to him, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway, fuck Facebook. Where were we?
I don't know, man.
I'm the tangent king. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. I love it.
I'm excited for your event.
I'm so excited, dude. At first, I was like, can I do this?
Do you have a page for it?
I do have I have a Facebook page for it, Arkansas Retro Expo. I thought about making an Instagram for it.
You should do Instagram.
Yeah.
It's way easier, like the real content, walking around, day of.
Yeah. I need a social media manager.
That's what I was just thinking. Should we do a table and do like on site for like Patreon instead of like selling stuff? People can just come up and bullshit.
Yeah, you can do that.
We would sell some stuff. Kurt's got shit. I ain't got nothing to sell. Listen, I've got my one T-shirt that was corn T-shirt, and I have this dope ass old vinyl. But both of those things I still love very much.
I tell you what, at conventions, people love picking up stickers for free. So if you bring
I got a whole backpack full of free stickers.
If you bring a thing full of stickers, they'll grab them all.
And they're vintage looking.
Oh yeah,
this one.
Oh yeah. Hey,
got about fucking 100 of them shits.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll pay with that with our Patreon money.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
See, it's all coming together.
Cool. And you just made a sale.
That was the whole reason I came here. Is to
now he's only got 3 tables left. You bunch of fucking clowns. It's our fucking table.
The whole reason I came here was to get y'all on.
Get us in the thing.
Yeah. I just wanted to sell a table. That's $55 was my interest coming here. I spent $7 in gas to come here to make a $55 sale.
So come hang out with us and talk bullshit. We'll bring the laptop. We'll do fun. We'll make it fun.
Yeah.
We'll do content.
Yeah.
Dude, it's going to be the funniest thing. Everyone there is going to be GoPro strapped to the chest.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be
They're all going to look like a bunch of weird Iron Men.
Yeah.
Those GoPro chest strap things,
I refuse it.
They got to figure that out. It looks insane.
I have a
It's an X. It's like this, and it goes around the back, and it's like this whole big fucking package on their chest.
They don't work very well.
So, this doesn't happen to me, but I have a few buddies that have hand boobs. And if you put on this...
Same.
It literally just like...
Puts the titties out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just like, boom. Yeah. I refuse to wear one.
Body by Totino's.
Hell yeah. I have a Game Boy bag that straps across.
Dude,
and that's what I use.
It's the look, and I love it. Like, sometimes culture shifts and looks. I look fucked up. I look like a homeless person. I dress like shit. I know that. But the bag around the chest, I really enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've loved it, but I'm afraid for that exact reason.
Yeah.
Because my titties will just be popping.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think one with the 2-strap.
You like the 2-strap, like a backpack style?
Yeah. Like the bag is like right.
Yeah. Maybe like a trough. Wear it around the neck like a necklace, and you're just kind of digging in it.
Yeah.
like a horse feed. I'll just wear a horse feeding bag. What's in my... I got a Sega Game Gear. Ooh.
Oh, there you go. That's dumb.
That's dumb.
We're getting into unhinged territory.
Oh, shit. How long have we been going? Hour?
Yes.
How long?
Yes.
At least 2.
Is it 2? Hour and a half.
2 hours and 40.
Holy shit! How long have y'all done?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're at the end.
Oh shit.
We're at the end.
I had no idea.
That's fucking crazy.
My wife was like, how long will this take? I was like, it's like an hour and a half or something.
Last one was just this same way.
Yeah.
Just sitting here bullshitting. The last 2 podcasts have been real God's honest podcasts.
Yeah.
Just shitting around, man. Damn, plug your stuff. Let's get the fuck out of here. I got band practice.
My name's Brandon Wiltse. I'm the Arkansas Picker. I am having my very own retro con. It's called Arkansas Retro Expo. August 19th, Hot Springs, Arkansas at the Hotel Hotsprings. Be there.
Hell yeah.
That's all I got.
And I'm me. This is Crashcast. That's Kurt. We're going to be at his event on August 19th. Come say hi to us. Everything, social media is Crashcast Pod, and Twitter's Crashcast Pod 1. Thank you for listening. Peace. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
We did it.